Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Friday, the show where I'm very, very tired. Oh, so tired. I'm always tired. Full stop. But we're back for more Final Fantasy XIV where we're doing New Game Plus because we have an Eleni with us now. And also a third and a lighter fluid. Um, That's all that I had. That was my statement in its entirety. But yeah, just for anybody that's super interested, Monday I'll be doing more Jagged Alliance 3 on stream. If you're on the Discord, you can go and vote on what I play next month. Right now, it looks like Phoenix Point is in the lead, but always time to change it. We shall see. Pahonix. Phoenix Point is taking point. It is pretty doofy. I don't know where you are. It's like your head and chest section. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could dye it, but that seems lame. I'm not going to keep this for long. Yeah, where are you? Okay. Are you still doing story quests? Really? No. Okay. Oh, I've got to see this fashion emergency. Until. I mean. She's a Makote. Of course she does. Hers is nicer. What exactly is the problem with you? Why are you not wearing gloves? No, but you're still wearing the level 1 gloves. Did you not get better gloves? Huh. Alright, that's weird. That's weird. Is it good pizza? It's great. Stream can only... Oh, I forgot to unmute everybody. There we go. Look, I'm really tired. Also, clearly next month you should play Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't played a Monster Hunter game since Monster Hunter World. What's your fashion emergency exactly? What is it? What color is off? It's okay. You're gonna get like 5 levels and you'll be fine. We gotta get her. We gotta get her the boots with the fur. Yeah, she's got to do her journeying around, right? Wait, whoever I'm talking to is still silent? How? Oh, I unmuted them. No, the audio settings are fucked. Ah, there was a Windows update. It's not my fault. Yes. There, now you can hear him.
I'm on the other end. I hear all your screams, and it always happens.
Womp womp. Also, speaking of shitty updates, check your phone for an invasive spyware that
Only Android, fortunately.
that Google has decided to install.
Gotta love it.
All right, Lainey, what's your quest currently?
What
I
we
want to
doing?
go shoot some targets.
Oh, you're still
That
doing
sounds like
Archer
a thing
quest?
archers do.
Yeah.
Wee.
And that's in somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Where are we going?
How do I get in the car?
You have
Right
to
click
target
on it and
Tyler.
ride pillion.
Yeah,
It doesn't help if you're spinning it.
it
Well,
really
I mean,
doesn't.
it's a big car. Like there's a lot.
She has to
click on.
target you.
No, she doesn't. She has
Yeah,
to
she
right click on the
does.
car.
Well, the car is you.
All right, where are we going?
Where are we going?
I'm going to the East Shroud.
We need to go to East Shroud. Okay.
You got it. Wee.
Meow.
But like the bottom left of East Shroud.
That's okay. That's where this transition takes us.
Okay.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. I'm a sheep. Beep beep. I'm a sheep.
Said it
Said
doesn't
beep,
let me eat
beep.
pizza while I'm flying.
You're driving. Don't fucking.
Wait,
Stop
you
check-
saying you've never eaten anything behind the wheel?
Oh God, I have all the time.
So don't you judge me.
But nobody wrapped it for you, did they? Nobody
Oh.
wrapped it so you wouldn't dribble it over yourself.
Alright.
LF is online, but is going.
Where
to
are we
Fair
going?
Water.
Wah wah.
Do you
Where are
need
we
to go
going?
to the Hawthorne Hut or somewhere else?
Like this, like actually right where we are, probably
Mhm.
a Hawthorne Hut, so I can attune to something that's not going to spit me out back in.
Oh, the etherite over here.
Yep.
I think we've been here.
We have, but she didn't get this far.
I have not.
God, this rain is just interminable.
That's Final Fantasy Fridays for you.
It's like
That's
going on a
constantly
vacation.
raining.
Final Fantasy.
It's like going on vacation and it's just rain every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I eat while driving. I check my phone while driving, despite the fact that it's illegal in New Hampshire.
Shh.
Don't
pretend
admit
like-
to crime
You
on
just
I was
confessed to
making a
crime.
joke, officer. Jesus.
officer.
Officers don't think. Where am I going?
Where
I
are
just
you?
don't think the
Officer?
officers like really don't think that's funny.
Sadly.
I don't care if
Right,
they think it's
looking-
funny. I just care whether or not it's legally actionable.
I'm looking for a bunch of rando targets
Rando
In the-
targets.
in the pouring rain.
But they
that
should
we
be
cannot see.
sparkling.
Oh,
Sparkle
is it
Lane.
sparkle? Oh, I
They
see the
should-
sparkle.
Yeah. Target sparkle. Quest things sparkle, generally speaking.
Barget Tarkle.
Yeah.
Just following along on a fucking alpaca and a capybara.
Gotta take our little guys for a walk.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right, it's two.
That reminds me, I need to get this one a walk.
Arrange my ass.
Us.
Tyler,
Yes.
your horse seems to be on fire.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really, but your horse might.
Horse, do you have a problem with that?
No, he's like a hell unicorn.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. What was
Oh,
what was the
Ixion.
setting where it like plays like
That's
the
not
music
Ixion.
from the horse?
You have to go to system configuration and then audio and then play music when mounted. Yeah, the rain stopped.
that's it.
Yay. Dude, that horse has a wide ass.
Mm-hmm. This horse has got a dome.
Dog.
Yeah, this dog's got a dome. Real weird dog I have here.
It might seem like we're watching you die, but really we're watching you succeed.
We're clapping.
Live.
On the inside. Nice. You didn't even get off your damn horse.
No, why would I?
I was ready to jump in. I had my spear out and everything.
Which one of these plays like the music? This one doesn't.
All
think it was
mounts should have
Shiva's
some
voice.
kind of music.
No.
Yeah, even if it's generic.
Okay, one more.
No, there's one that plays like Shiva's theme.
That is the...
That'd be this one.
Do I have that one? I do.
Oh, fuck's
Nope,
sake.
that's the
Oh, no.
Leviathan.
That's a lot. We might need to help.
Yeah, you might need to open this one.
We did it.
I help.
Die, Vulture.
You might need to help. Blitz, everything dies.
That's what we're here for. Blitz, everything dies. Fucking goblins.
Unfortunately,
Even at this level, they're
White Mage-
assholes.
White Mage's auto attacks suck. Apparently, Scholars have a decent auto attack.
I mean, you smack them with the book.
Right, but it does a decent amount of
Here we
damage,
go.
apparently.
Finished my things. Now I have to go salvage the cargo. Which is
You have a small horse, Dave.
back on the central
small cat
shroud.
girl.
Back we go down to the Central Shroud.
Alright. Here, hop on my chocobo.
I left us return with sandwich.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You need to go back to Bent Branch or somewhere else?
I need to go like past Bent Branch.
Oh, south of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like to like this to the near where it says like the south shroud. Try saying that 3 times fast.
South Shroud, South Shroud, South... Nope.
Yep.
Yep.
Fucked it up.
South Shroud, South Shroud, South Shroud, South Shroud, South Shroud, South Shroud. That's not... That doesn't activate my stutter.
Now do it with Toy Boat.
No. I stutter enough, thank you. You
Right
can't
around,
torture me.
not around here, right? Farther to the west? The east?
Nope, next one over.
By turning left or right?
Turn right.
Okay. Okay. I can fly over. I can fly over things.
You fool.
Foolish fool. Oh, I'm not wearing my special...
To the right.
Around here?
Thank you. Yep.
I'm not wearing my special adventure gear.
This looks like fun.
None of these things will attack you. See how they have the little blue icons next to their level? That thing will.
It's a big one.
Don't touch it. She's not in our party. This is something she has to do herself. No,
I have
it
to face
isn't.
the monsters. I have to spade the plumper toad again by myself. Lumber
Get
toad.
him.
The plumper toad. The plumper toad.
El Plumpador.
It is a pretty plump toad.
It is a pretty
He
plump
is.
toad. He's been eating good.
Where's
In the
Keita
neighborhood.
when we need them?
Offer some moment of silence.
There's some discourse on the Final Fantasy XIV wiki, or not wiki, Reddit, about what Final Fantasy character would be the best chef.
Ignis.
And go back to Bent Branch.
Yeah, it's gotta be Ignis.
Well,
Can you climb onto my thing? Or...
they need to be in the
Alright,
party.
Yeah, I have to invite you to the party. Alright.
it came down to, yeah, Kina Ignis, and Julian Manderville.
The
Kina's
one with
not
the
a
frying pan that beats people to death?
Yeah, you gonna tell her food's not good?
Kina's
I've never
not
seen
a
her cook food.
Kina's not a
Kina's a
good
chef.
chef. Kina's just a very enthusiastic chef.
Oh, I forgot that Torgal plays Find the Flame. Oh, hell yeah.
Right around here.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum,
I gotta apply my glamour
bum.
now.
What other?
Elena. Yes.
What's wrong? What? What?
You know,
upset 'cause I'm
NPCs
not
have
friendly?
alliterative names. Sometimes, yes.
What else do we have?
Hmm.
What would
Like your
character-
alliterative title.
What would mine be? Pizza
Pizza
partaking
partaking
paladin? Hmm.
Pizza Paladin, yeah.
Pizza paladin.
That sounds like a store,
Like a restaurant.
like a restaurant. Yeah, we're gonna order out. How does Pizza Paladin sound?
We can have a holy slice.
I have to go back to Arctic Worlds next.
Yep, that's no worries. Multi-bladed machinist Mikote. There we go.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Dave.
What? Yes, I see.
Yeah. Hey.
I would really like their Smite Hunger special. Do you have anything else to do here first for main quest, Eleni?
For main quest, no. I just gotta go back to the place.
Is the place Gridania?
Yes, it's the Archer's Guild.
Okay. I don't know what Alice's would be.
Hatless hairbrain.
But hair spelt
With an Hare, yes.
I feel like that shouldn't be my defining feature, is my inability to wear hats.
Look, you complained about it enough. Hatless healer, there you go.
Trying to think of something with White Mage.
Yeah, hatless healer.
Could always do Cabot Conjurer.
Yeah.
Hot as hell healer.
Are you trying to copy like Speed O sound Sonic from One Punch Man?
Fucking One Punch Man was great. I've still only seen the first season, but
Oh, you should read the manga.
I'm sure it's good.
Well, I mean, it goes past where the anime left off, and
Okay.
then some, and it gets absurd.
I mean, of course it gets absurd. It's One Punch
It gets
Man.
more absurd.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. I completely forgot. There's a sale on today.
Mm-hmm. Just obliterates the dude.
Suspiciously sanguinated samurai.
Okay. I need to go to
Canny cultist.
You need to go
the
to.
North Road.
Okay. That's
Cultist
Falgord
cat.
Float. Is there an exit from here?
Certainly not a cultist. There you go. I can't believe she's not a cultist.
Okay, so if you go to the East Shroud. No, that doesn't get you there. Why can I never remember how to get to the North Shroud? Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know if the door is going to be open, Eleni, but... Where are you?
I'm at the something gate. Yellow Serpent Gate.
Yellow Serpent... Okay, yeah. Is it open?
I'm in there.
Alright, then. We'll see you on the other side.
Where are we going?
North Shroud.
No one's like. There's no teleport or whatever that's like, oh, go here.
Well, maybe
Well, there's a teleport in the Aetheryte.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, usually when people teleport, it's like, oh, we can go to wherever.
Not in city teleports.
Lainey's already making her way to Falconwood Float, actually. Just
Oh
realized.
yeah. Making her way downtown.
Walking fast. Walking fast. Oh god, it's fast.
Still very fast.
Waiting for this fate to be over.
Fates don't actually bother you unless you engage with them. Wait, that's not true. Your level is low.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Oh, there's the battle music. And it's over.
Oh, might as well clean this up, I guess. Wait, are you in a cutscene? No, you're talking to
I'm
somebody.
at duty.
Oh, then you've got to
Duty.
leave the party.
Gonna boot me from the party?
Sorry, I was killing things indiscriminately. Yeah, I got 10 gil.
Oh boy. 10 whole gil. You did it.
You know what? I'm tired of your sass.
No, you're not.
Nah, it should be, though.
You should be, but you're not. You have ever so much a good time with the sass when we play in Indiana Jones.
It's true.
Among other games.
Indiana Jones and the always punch Nazis.
Oh my
Always
god.
punch Nazis.
So many Nazis fucking get punched. It's
We're not even
actually-
to the...
We're not even to the
Huh?
point of punching all the Nazis yet. We're
Yeah,
just doing it
no.
incidentally.
There's more Nazi punching to come.
Can that be the next game? Indiana Jones punches all the Nazis.
Indiana Jones punches out Hitler. It's like a crossover between Sniper Elite and Indiana Jones, where he goes and like punches
trophy.
Hitler in his one ball.
Sorry, what was that, Eleni?
I feel like that should be like a trophy. Like,
Yeah.
punched out Hitler.
Absolutely.
Achievement.
The Superman special.
Absolutely.
There's
Or
okay
the Captain America special.
in Sniper Elite where you can actually kill Hitler in special bonus missions. There
Mhm.
are every single time it's happened, there's an achievement for killing Hitler in every single possible way. And if you shoot him in the testicles, you will know it is the real Hitler because he's only got the one
testicle.
ball.
Yep.
It's
Can't
delightful.
shoot him in the testicles.
Glorious.
Delightful.
Inglorious, one might say.
Yeah, oh my god, I love that scene so much. Have you ever watched Inglourious Bastards, Dave?
No.
Oh,
my
my god, you
God.
don't even know then.
I've seen clips.
Oh my god, it's so
No.
good.
We're gonna be doing one thing and one thing only. Killing Nazis.
There's a scene where they kill Hitler.
I know.
I don't know if you've seen the scene, is
And
what
they
I'm
shoot
saying.
him with approximately 350 bullets.
Yes,
And then
but
light
it's like
him on fire.
it's the Tarantino violence to the point of absurdity, and
Like
it's fantastic.
Like that one guy at the start of RoboCop. Yes, I know.
Yes. The one guy at the start of RoboCop. You mean Alex Murphy?
No, I mean the boardroom guy that gets gunned down by the ED-209.
Oh, well, I mean, Alex Murphy does get, like, shot the fuck up.
Yeah, but that's
Dude,
horrifying, not hilarious.
Is it? Because it's kind of hilarious a little bit.
Maybe a
Because they,
little
like,
bit.
you know, blow off all his limbs and whatever.
Yeah, you know, good, clean fun.
Well, I mean, RoboCop was definitely not clean fun. It's fucking rated R for a reason. Which is so weird that they made a Saturday morning cartoon for children out of it.
I mean, Ghostbusters was also not a kid's movie.
No, it's not.
They also made a cartoon out of that.
They did, but that cartoon ruled.
You know why they made the cartoon?
Because of the stupid other show with the gorilla.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's called The Real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there was another Ghostbusters, or The Ghostbusters, which was like a dude in like a trilby hat or a tweed hat, and some other guy and a gorilla went around solving like mysteries like Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
And they were called the Ghostbusters. And so then whoever owned, I think it was like Hasbro or whoever owned Ghostbusters at the time, was like, no, we cannot let this be. We must claim the trademark, so we're going to make the real Ghostbusters.
The animation in
And
that
they
show
made the
was
cartoon.
awful. But
No,
the show
it
was fun.
every fucking Saturday morning cartoon show had fucking atrocious animation.
God, I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
You could buy them on Blu-ray if you wish. You could download them from disreputable websites.
Let me rephrase. I miss...
You miss the act of sitting
getting
down
up.
and watching when you were a kid, getting like your cereal and whatever, and watching your Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
could
still finish?
do that if you wish.
I finished.
Did you complete?
Yeah, I just have to go back to what's his bucket. And
The Mother Mew?
no, in the Archer's Guild.
What the
I
fuck?
should probably just call him What's His Ears, because that's pretty.
You got a lot of Archers
Recess
Guild
was
stuff.
alright. Magic School Bus was great. I used to watch the shit out of Magic School Bus.
Hop on the Magic School Bus.
Used to watch the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Swing
That was a
your
good one.
arms from side to side.
Um,
Da, da, da,
Teenage
do the
Mutant Ninja
Mario.
Turtles cartoon. That ruled. What other cartoons did I watch? I did not watch like Gargoyles, although I know that was like super popular with people. Never watched that.
DuckTales.
If you were Canadian, that was like mandatory.
Required watching or whatever,
Yeah.
or banned.
No, required watching.
Okay, Gargoyles was.
Every Canadian I know loved Gargoyles.
I never
has,
understood it, but I didn't have the attention span for it.
It
Well,
has
you did
the
become an American, so
Yeah, that's true. What other ones did I watch? I watched a little bit of He-Man back in the day.
By the power of
cartoon.
Grayskull.
I watched a lot of Captain Planet.
Ooh, yeah, Captain Planet. I
Captain
watched a ton of Captain Planet.
He's a
He's
hero.
the hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
we need Captain
And
Planet
there was
right
a
now.
We
show
do.
with a bunch. It was in space, and there were these people. Exo Squad. I watched a lot of that.
Exo Squad was so ahead of its time. So ahead of its time. Exo Squad was like, hey, we're going to talk about politics and racism in a kid's cartoon. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, they did a lot with all those edutainment TV shows,
No,
like
no, no.
G.I. Joe.
Sure, but this wasn't like a very special episode about racism. It's like, no, these people are fucking racist, and that's why we have to fight them in war. It's like, what the hell? This is a kid show?
Gotta get them early.
Alright, I gotta go back to the Archer's Guild.
All right,
Should I bum a ride?
of course you can. But as soon as we get into town, they're gonna kick us out of the car.
Yep, can't drive in town.
Thunderhawks? Anybody watch Thunderhawks? Silverhawks, sorry,
No.
Silverhawks.
You mean Thundercats?
Thundercats and Silverhawks were the same animation studio, I want to say.
That sounds like a strip club for like retired strippers.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Silverhawks.
Thundercats and
Oh,
Silverhawks.
right.
It's like, yeah, we don't have the cash for the fancy strip club. We're going to Thundercats and Silverhawks.
Sometimes that's fine. You get, some people age very well, very gracefully.
So I heard a theory that when you age, you have come this way, Lenny. You just want to hit the Ethernet.
Where are you?
There's a theory that you don't really age until you get to a certain point, and then it happens in like a year, and then you stop, and then it happens in like 10 years from that.
Yeah, I read the same article. It's 44 and 70
Oh, great.
are when your biology shifts very quickly.
Got that to
Very
look forward to in a couple of
specifically
years.
those ages.
We went to the Archers Guild.
We need the Don Cheadle version of Captain Planet.
Oh god.
I don't get that.
I
Is
did
that
it. I did it.
Is that a reference to something?
It's a Funny or Die skit where Captain Planet kills a bunch of people to restore nature, and he's like, I did it. I killed them all.
He's played by Don Cheadle. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
fucking hilarious.
It's brutal and
It's
Sorry,
kinda
what was this?
gory.
What was this on?
Funny or Die.
I have never heard
Not-
of that before,
Not
ever.
a kid's show, perhaps.
I imagine not. I imagine that. I believe that, but I've
College
never
Humor?
heard of that before.
College Humor? Yeah, Funny or
Yes.
Die was like a competing thing to College Humor.
Okay.
It's like a worse College Humor.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Maybe that's why I've never heard of it.
College Humor right now though is great because
Oh, they're
it's called
rocking and
Dropout.
rolling. They got Dropout and Brennan Lee Mulligan's all.
Brennan
up in
Lee
that.
Mulligan is a national goddamn treasure.
God, I wish I was half as funny as him.
God, he
I wish
does
I
it
was half as
so
good a DM as
seamlessly.
him.
It
He's-
amuses me that he kind of got his big thing
Mhm.
from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Really?
He was a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and got like
Scouted
100,000
after
or something
that,
like
or
that.
something. Oh,
And
okay.
Used that money to move to LA.
Oh, wow.
He knew what he wanted.
So you
He
never
did
know.
it.
You never know what life will throw you. You know.
Yeah.
But no, he's a cool dude.
He.
Funny guy, smart.
Have you
You
seen
know.
the Let's Make Some? You want to make some bacon clip?
No, but I saw the How to Drink episode where Brennan Lee Mulligan was making some cocktail with Greg.
So in the first Dimension 20 roleplay RPG thing that they did, they were basically playing fantasy classes in hero school, and one of the characters was a mailman and his family, and they were like
The character was him and his family.
Well, the character was him, and he also had his family with him.
NPCs.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah,
he played
sorry.
all the family. Too.
No, he was the DM for this one.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And the characters meet him, and he's just like the nicest guy. He helps them out. He picks them up in his car and drives them to where they need to go. And as they're talking to him, they realize that he is a violent anti-establishment person. Like,
Right.
virulent, but he's so calm about it. And then they get arrested later in the campaign, and he
Right.
comes across them, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are in prison." He's like, "I don't know what you kids are doing here, but thing about the police is they're just the people put
They
in
just
place the people put in place to maintain the current socioeconomic order. It's basically like an occupying army. You guys want to make some bacon?" He reaches up and he pulls down his mask and he pulls a lit Molotov out of his bag and he chucks it. He's like, "Let's make some fucking bacon!" And it's just like comes out of nowhere. It's so goddamn funny.
Dude he has that there are some people that just have the ability to they have perfect comedic timing. and the ability to like read, a scenario and react to it appropriately.
Yeah. Hold on.
Here,
I'm
here it
gonna
is.
play
It's a short.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the audio.
I'd argue like Aaron from Game Grumps is like very good at like comedic timing, even though I'm not a big fan of his humor style, but he knows when to make a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like rare, in my opinion, to like innately know when to properly make a joke about something.
Right.
Why can I not find the short?
I posted it.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Asmodeus.
No, don't do that. Laws are threats. That's what it is. Okay. I'm going to mute the game for a hot second so that everybody in stream can hear this. We'll probably get copyright claimed. I don't care. It's fucking worth it. You don't need to see it.
Here's the thing. I don't know what you kids are up to, but I do know one thing. Here's the thing. I don't know what you kids are up to, but I do know one thing. Laws are threats made by the dominant socioeconomic ethnic group in a given nation. It's just a promise of violence that's enacted, and police are basically an occupying army. You know what I mean? You guys want to make some bacon? He pulls a mask over his face, pulls a lit Molotov cocktail out of his mailbag, and whew,
That was on fire the whole time?
hold on, kiddo!
You're so brave!
He goes, boom, hits the lock, opens the jail cell. You see the fucking halflings
Oh,
with like
boy.
black ski masks propel
Fun
in,
time.
just start opening fire, smashing.
Oh yeah, my mom works here. A lot of these people are good people.
Let's make some fucking bacon!
It's so fucking good.
If you have not seen his the campaign Escape from Bloodkeep with Matt Mercer and
dude, like
Eric Ishii,
She's
it's
like
great.
really good.
it's fantastic. Anyway,
She's a treasure.
what you up to, Lainey?
I have no idea.
What's
What
your
does your
quest?
quest marker say? What's your main scenario quest say?
It says Leia's legacy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
what's
it
it
doesn't
say when you
add
click on it?
Nothing.
What? If you hit like J for your journal and go to like the main quest, what does it say you have to do?
Eve, can you come in here for a second?
I'll be right back, everybody.
It's fine.
I looked this up as well. Leia's legacy. We're gonna have to go find Luke and Han.
Oh no. Han wants nothing to do with the whole thing.
Oh no, it speak to Luke a lot. We do have to go speak to
God.
Luke.
God damn it. As long as we don't have to go to fucking Rising Sands.
Not yet. We aren't there yet.
I know, but we will be.
We're gonna have to.
Well, I'm not doing like the New Game Plus shit, so I'm not doing Rising Sands. I'm just hanging out. Ugh, I hated Rising Sands.
Okay, that's super weird. It's telling her to go to Bent Branch Meadows to get the next quest, not the next step. The next quest.
Yeah,
Okay, so
like
you
I have
just
to
didn't
go
bring it
to
up.
I have to go to Yaktaral to
didn't
get
pick it
the next
Right.
next
But
main story quest.
main scenario stuff is supposed to go from one quest giver to another. It's just weird.
Well,
Anyway.
you just say you should probably pick it up.
Off we go.
Off we go.
That's why you kept getting Archer's Guild quests, because it was your class quest that you were doing. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. You gotta get through all the class quests before they're like, oh, I have to do the thing.
You don't have to. I can confirm
No, but it's a
that.
good idea to get through the quest, the class quests.
All right, so.
Oh, this person's name is Meowie Sharklord.
Oh no.
Why?
These look
Jackson
almost identical.
Nighthorn? That's a porn name right there. Jesus Christ.
That really is.
Let's see. We're looking to pick it up from Luca Lot, Central Shroud.
Oh, right, this guy right here.
Still fucking spinning in
I have to
place.
find a lost chocobo egg.
Okay.
I love
Cocoa egg.
the low stakes of the early game.
Considering how very quickly they get to high stakes, I'm okay with that.
Well, just remembering how high the stakes at the end of Endwalker were,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, get me a chocobo egg."
Like, oh,
Excuse me, it is her one and only egg, and we have to save her
What
life.
an only
okay?
chocobo egg. I mean, those are pretty high stakes. It's just not as high as some of the things you get up to.
yeah. Well, once she retires, we're gonna get even higher stakes.
They're high
Delicious
eggs.
stakes.
They're not low stakes, they're high eggs.
I mean, have you seen the cost of eggs lately?
Yeah, it's fucking true.
They're not that bad.
A gallon of milk still costs more than a carton of egg. No, it doesn't. Maybe it shouldn't. You alright there?
If I flew if that gate that Third is standing in is closed, and I fly sideways into it while Torgal's like sitting here like this,
Uh-huh.
he stays pointed in the same direction. Like, if I'm pointing north and I move east and I run into this door, he continues to point east as he like strafes sideways, and it's just really amusing for some stupid reason.
Oh boy.
The outfit is even worse now, guys.
Yep,
Are you seeing this shit?
Nope.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
you got gloves finally. And oh boy, there's some gloves.
I don't even know how I did that. Oh, that's it. Okay. If you
Yeah. If you take off,
take off and go sideways as you take off, he will
Yeah, but-
fly strafe sideways.
he gets locked into the takeoff animation first.
Oh, I got a
I just-
cutscene about to say.
I just find that amusing for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Oh boy,
It's
the
because
fun we
he's
have.
on the wacky tobacco.
I am not.
I know.
I don't smoke.
It's tobacco.
I do have a glass of wine though.
Is it the first one of the night?
Are you fucking kidding me? Of course not. It's Friday.
Friday.
Get down on Friday.
This is basically the second half of the bottle.
Jesus. You're worse than Elaine's mom.
Eh.
That's saying something.
Oh, my sister goes through so many bottles of wine.
Well, I mean, I go through I don't really drink all that much.
Well, when Elaine's mom was working, which to be fair, she was a principal at a high school, so high stress job. She had a special wine glass that was like 20 ounces.
Huge.
Half a bottle.
Well, see, I live with
sister had
my.
her wine glass that could hold an entire bottle of wine.
Well, see, along with that, yeah, sure, she's like a principal at a high school or whatever. But I live with my dad, who watches Fox News all the time. So same amount of stress.
Yeah, I can agree with that. All right, where you headed?
All right, I gotta go down and to the right. So if you're looking at the map, it goes kind of like to two claws, and there's a dungeon on the left one, and I need to go above the dungeon, but
thank
not
you.
to the dungeon.
I know where you're going. Okay, hold on.
Near
for
the
that.
dungeon.
It's dungeon adjacent.
Hop aboard, Pokey. Yeah, we're not doing that dungeon yet. Thank God for that.
Oh,
We
she should
might
do
get
it
to
alone.
Sastasha today.
We will definitely get to Sastasha today.
She should
might
do it
get
by
to
herself
today.
like I did.
Right around here.
Can't go in here.
Yep.
That's rude.
How dare?
That is like one way that I will, you know, kind of take away points from Final Fantasy. Give points to WoW. WoW would let you just go in here.
Yeah.
WoW would let you get anywhere basically.
We'll see, because I can see like what they did here. It's just this is a cone. They built
Yeah.
like a cone for the collision mesh, and they didn't build like a mesh that's the same as the visible mesh.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. It doesn't make it any less disappointing, but I get it.
Oh no, magic bones. Zombo magos. Oh, magic bones. Every time I see those goddamn skeletons, I think of Final Fantasy XI and how horrible the goddamn skeletons are in that game. Oh, they're bad.
Some tall skeletons too.
Yeah,
The giants are real. Government's hiding them from us.
the
Oh,
flesh
no.
keeps skeletons compressed, so when you die and your flesh rots off, then they become their actual size of 12 feet tall.
So those skeletons at Home Depot.
They're real. They're
It
accurate.
costs $300 fucking dollars.
Some people love Halloween a bit too much, in my opinion.
I
You need
think
to
we're
boot
gonna
me
get
from the
one of
party,
them
friends.
next Halloween.
Boot you from the
maybe.
party.
Boot me from the party.
Get out of here.
Meow.
Don't come back till you finish your duty.
Working at the car wash.
Meow.
Skeet up, butt up, car wash.
Good old Torgal.
Oh God.
If undead are a thing, who the fuck is out there that's not getting cremated? Catholics. I believe they don't believe in cremation, right?
No, it's not technically a problem for Catholics to get cremated.
They don't tend to get cremated,
They don't
though.
tend to.
Yeah.
correct.
Because they believe in being buried in like a Catholic cemetery, and they don't.
My
tend to
mom
have
was brought up
niches.
Catholic, but she wants to get cremated.
I just want to get tossed in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, it's just.
It's
You
like,
know
I'm
what?
not using that body anymore. I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. Grind me up. Throw me in a field for some fertilizer. I don't care. I'm not in that body anymore.
All right.
Cremate me, and all you guys can have a portion of my dust.
There you go.
All right.
do
So
with
when
it what you
Tyler and
will.
Third die, I will use their ashes and remains to make delicious tea.
Yeah, feel free. If you want to drink...
It's gonna be
bones, like-
fertilizer. They're not gonna be fucking tea itself. Jesus.
Well, I mean, that's what you
You mean
said.
it's gonna be fertilizer?
This is what I have to
It
deal
must.
with every day.
Yeah, feel free. I really don't care. I'm at a point, like at that point, I can't possibly care about what you do to me. You'd like a sky burial? Do you mean like just hucked out of an airplane or what?
Do you have
so
to be dead for
is that
it?
like a sky rider and you just like
Oh, you
shoot
get
at
thrown
your
in.
ass?
You get thrown into the intake of a jet engine, scattered into the
Oh,
contrails of a jet.
There's
Leaving a
four.
body on the side of a mountain for birds.
There's foreign object damage, and
Yeah,
then there's
that
whatever
worked.
the hell
Yeah.
that is. Jesus Christ.
Just when I die, make sure my parents put the right name on the goddamn tombstone.
Yeah, that,
If they don't, we'll replace it.
or you could haunt them forever.
The thing is, I don't believe in that.
Well, I mean, what if you're wrong? And you
Then I'll
and
haunt
you
them
can't.
forever.
It's
Yeah,
always
you can
good
haunt
to
them
hedge your
forever.
bets.
Yeah, exactly. If you have the option to haunt them forever.
Plan B, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that means I have to hang around them.
Well, I mean, you don't have to hang around them. You could, haunt them while they're sleeping, and then, go relax for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You can haunt them on your schedule.
Yeah, on your time.
Real bureaucratic like hauntings where you set your own hours and.
I will only haunt you between the hours of 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. I'm going to be asleep then. I know. But your power
That's
bill
the
doesn't
point.
care. Make sure the PlayStation is plugged in. Ghost can't play PlayStation. I'm willing to test that hypothesis.
Fucking watch me.
Don't make you into corpse starch. I'm dead. Let me rest. Damn it, I've served enough. Are you talking about Warhammer?
Oop. Hey,
Because their whole thing is making you into like a servitor or whatever.
only some people turn into servitors.
Well, I mean, a lot of people
We
turned
need to
into
go back to where we
servitors.
were.
Boop-up-up. Boop-up-up.
Warhammer sure is a fucked up setting, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the universe is dying, and you're the problem. Enjoy.
I really do enjoy how much people unironically are like, oh my god, the Imperium of Man are the good guys.
No.
Fuck the aliens.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
There are no good guys.
There are no good guys. Well, the Tau might be good guys in Warhammer. But other than that,
No, the Tau are
they're-
not good
they're-
guys.
They're,
No,
they're
the
also
Tau.
super racist.
The Tau are absolutely enthralled to a race of aliens that don't care about anybody else. And also, if you don't fit in with their great plan, they will sterilize your entire race.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to like the
However-
Imperium of Man and the Tyranids and the Eldar,
I mean, I
I-
guess seeing
I would
what
argue
the other
the Tyranids are the best. Because they're just animals they like to eat.
yeah.
I mean, seeing what the other races are in 40K, sterilization might be the good option. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like if you sterilize all of the Imperium of Man, that would solve a lot of problems.
Well, what if their goal was just to sterilize everybody, including eventually themselves?
I mean, I guess.
Well, then they've got the long.
That'd be
plan.
alright with them.
I think you need to go
It's just
back to Gridania.
the idea is like, oh, they don't think any of these people should exist in this universe anymore. Just go sterilize them all.
Yeah. I love sterilizing. It's very
Like
stimulating to do.
Creating a pristine universe for some new species to inherit.
Basically like Orcus from D&D, where he's like, life fucking
go back
sucks
to-
in general. Let's,
Mother Moon.
sterilize the entire
Mule.
universe. What a guy Orcus is.
Sitting on his throne.
His throne of skulls and blood. I have a miniature of him that I need to assemble and paint. It's a really good miniature.
Is it Fat Orcus or Buff
Oh.
Orcus?
No, it's Fat Orcus. Buff Orcus seems like a mistake, in my opinion.
It made sense for like what happened. It was like when Uncle Iroh is in prison and he buffs up.
Let me share an image that I have of him. I will paste this in the D&D, not D&D, the cast room chat. There you go. That one. I have that one.
That is a big dad bod Orcus.
Yeah, and there's like all sorts of like meat and viscera, and he's got his wand. What a cool dude. What a cool dude. I like him more than I like like Demogorgon or like Baphomet.
Demogorgon is not really a character. He's a force.
Well, I mean, so is like Baphomet, and so is like Orcus, right?
Baphomet has more personality. Demogorgon is just like a force of nature.
Yeah.
You don't need to know any like
What about like Yinogu?
motivation or backstory or history.
What about Yinogu then?
Nogu's got. Well. Yeah. Yinogu's not the greatest. He's just.
You know who I wish they'd bring back?
Jublex?
No, well, Dweeblex is he's in 5th edition.
Oh, okay.
He was in out of the Abyss.
Pastichi?
No, he was in the Baldur's
Primal
Gate
Crossing?
Descent into Avernus.
Oh, okay.
You had to find his hammer and help him. No, Pale Knight.
Yeah.
Bring back Pale Knight. You won't, wizards, because you're fucking cowards. You won't bring back a character whose entire thing is it's a extremely hot lady under a sheet. But if you pull the sheet away, you go insane because it's a horrible eldritch nightmare underneath.
We do love our horrible eldritch nightmares.
Oberiths were great.
Oberiths were great. I wish they'd bring those back.
Anyway,
I mean, Pazuzu is technically in 5th edition, but they've never statted him out. They do mention him. He is there. He exists.
your head, Laney.
Surprise the Archers Guild.
Miska is...
Okay.
Miska was an Oberith, wasn't he? Like the Queen of Chaos and Miska the Wolf Spider?
I don't know what we're
Like
talking
the,
about. I totally.
D&D, the rod, like the whole story of the Rod of Law.
I don't know. I don't follow the
talking-
fucking.
Well, I'm mainly talking at Third,
I
who
know.
Yeah.
probably has more of an idea of what I'm talking about.
Miska is just a demon lord.
Was Miska just a Demon Lord? I thought he was an Oberith along with the Queen
Apparently.
of Chaos.
Doesn't look like it.
Huh, okay.
Oh, Miska was introduced in 5e.
Miska was
and I don't
not
think-
introduced in 5e. Miska was stabbed by the Rod of Seven Parts in, like, 2nd edition.
Well, the wiki only has like.
Miska was
Information in
brought
5e.
back in the recent Vecna adventure.
There's a room here. Oh,
Oh yeah, there I
room?
see the old art. It just didn't have stats for them
Oh.
in the old stuff.
Yes, Vadeline, Pale Knight is basically Mimikyu. It's like a
Okay.
sheet, and it looks relatively cute on the surface, but if you open the sheet and look underneath, you go absolutely insane because there's a horrible nightmare under there.
It does specifically call them. Say they have the traits of Tanari.
Huh. Okay. I could have sworn I read that they were Oberiths, but whatever.
They probably should be. Maybe
Um,
since like 5e has not referenced any Oberiths at all.
But they have though.
statted them out.
Pazuzu.
Well, they haven't. I mean, they haven't mentioned Oberith.
Well,
Like,
right, but I mean,
I
they
get
also
it.
got rid of the name like Tanari and Batezu or whatever.
Beatazu.
Beatazu, yeah. So they got rid of those.
Yeah. Which sucks.
I mean, yeah, but I understand why they did that. Well, I mean, the reason why they even created those names to begin with was because of the whole satanic panic in the 80s. It's like, oh, we can't call them demons and devils
It's true.
because all the church moms will get upset. So now they're Batezu, and Tanari. See, they're different. They're different. They're not demons.
can I have
Yeah.
a look to the tree, the guardian tree?
Yes, that is Bent Branch.
Sorry, you were saying something there. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, it's just at least that allowed them to like kind of flesh out a culture.
No, I agree. And I kind of wish that they had kept that term in 5th edition.
Yeah.
I do appreciate, however, that in the most recent monster manual for all of the demons and devils, they have their alternate names.
Yeah.
So, like, a barbed devil What's his name? The does it list it? It mostly list all of them. Did I like misread that? Oh, Hamachula. You know, Hamachulas, and then the bearded devils are Barbazus, and then the
All right,
bone
Lightning, direct me.
devils. You
Where are we
got
going? The hedge
So-
Oceloths.
So you kind of go up and around, and it's like the next little gully to the left.
Guardian tree.
To Lifemen Stump?
No,
Uh,
I really
Guardian
do.
tree in the southwest, right?
I
Yeah.
really do love all of the art
Oh, I
in
see
the
it.
monster manual.
Got it.
It's like really good. I probably posted this elsewhere, but I will share in Twitch chat the Bone Devil, which I think was really cool.
Look at that big chungus. Jesus.
And then
A fungus chungus?
the Banshee, which also got really good art. That one.
Thank you.
And now I will kick you from the party.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Fare
And-
you well, adventurer! I've been spending
His
an
weird ass.
inordinate amount of time trying to write my setting book for my homebrew setting.
You could also just make it up on the fly like I do.
I could, but I want to write it down.
I know.
So I have to foolishly perfectly format it is the problem.
What is writing it down but simply making it up on the fly in the past?
Exactly.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
That's factually
You're just
true.
getting all of your making it up on the fly out of the way.
Bone Devil looks like some crossed a death claw with an insect. Yeah. No, basically. They're horrible and I love them. They're probably one of my favorite devils. Do they have a list of the demons?
Dave, you wanna? Okay. Got it.
Demons don't seem to have alternate names. It's just the devils. Weirdly.
I think that's mostly true.
What was that?
I don't really remember like their names. Pit fiends don't seem to have a separate name.
I think they gave them to Beatazu to make them like more like cataloged,
Right.
more lawful in a way.
Right. One thing I do like that they did with the devils in general, not the demons, sorry, was like the Merilith. So in like 2014, the monster manual for the 2014 monster manual for like Merilith, it's like, oh, here's a hot snake lady in some armor with swords and whatever. It's like, that's not a demon, you know.
Kind of demon.
Demons aren't hot. So like the new Merilith is like just a horrible snake dude who has like gross like poison weapons and whatever. He's really cool looking. I'm kind of all about it. But then I'll post the Medusa art in Twitch chat because I love the JoJo poses they do. It's really good.
It's really stolen. Nah, it's probably not stolen.
I'm not a fan of how you can't like avert your gaze for the new Medusa, but it is what it is.
The problem with all those is that you always have the chorus of every player just being like, "I look away."
Yeah, well, I mean, now you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing more frustrating as a DM than having a really cool mechanic that your players can immediately fucking ignore. Oh, well, now you're facing the Medusa. I look away. Oh, well, fucking...
I closed my eyes. I'll fight her with just disadvantage on all my attack rolls.
It's like, no, that's not...
I just look at her feet.
guess.
Right.
I keep my eyes open, but I just look at her feet.
So I'm like, I'm kind of alright with it.
It's one of those things that players tend to like try and abuse, even subconsciously, not knowing that they're.
Well, they're kind of metagaming it. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
a Medusa. I'm not gonna look at her. Like the legends or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's like, it should be... In my opinion, the way it would work is if you look at a Medusa for X number of continuous rounds, then you're you're petrified, but it's a will save to look away. And people can force you out of it if they're not already mesmerized as well. Like, there's ways to do that it's not, I just look away and take disadvantage on all my attacks. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
like, that's just off the top of my head, too, so I don't know.
Just making it not based on that's fine.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, they're fixing their gaze on you. Make it.
And it's a power that they have is when they look at you.
Yeah.
They can
Not
turn
when
to
you look
stone.
at them, they look at
Right.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really
that's
work for
fine.
like their original lore, where they're so ugly that they turn you to stone. But
Yeah.
I mean, from a game mechanic standpoint, it's like, yeah, that's fine. Fine by me.
Yep.
There's many different ways to do mechanics of things.
Yeah. Yep.
I like rewarding
The
things
entire
and
point
also
of
punishing
the lack of
things.
information for Medusa fucks you over a bit, yes, but just like those are the like Medusa are one of those things that every single person knows. You know
Yeah.
the story of
He-
like was it Perseus, and it's like, oh, he's got the magic, not a magic, the regular shield, the mirror
No.
shield, and he
Yeah, I think it might have been Perseus. I don't
was
know.
it Perseus? Yeah, and he you know, it's like he's got the mirror shield and he points it at Medusa, and oh, he turns her to stone. Oh no.
Theseus was the Minotaur.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
he used the shield to like not look at her directly
Yes.
and cut off her head.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
But then it's like, well, I want to introduce a Medusa, and everybody's like, oh, well, we know how to deal with Medusas. And it's like, okay, I'm going to introduce this creature that has all the powers of a Medusa, but it's not a Medusa. And they're like, oh shit, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, it's called a basilisk. Which does the exact same thing. When the snakes on your head eat food, do you like taste it? Asks Vadalent. See, I don't really know. That's kind of a weird area that you don't want to think too much about, because that involves all of those snakes' digestive tracts going through her brain.
Yeah, and that's just weird.
I don't think they consume anything.
They don't, but
I think it's just muscle.
but they have like they clearly have like minds of their own or something. Like they have mouths and throats and everything, so it's like, I mean, I don't know.
They might have mouths. They might not have throats.
You can look at, well, at the very least in this art that I posted in chat, it's like you can see that they do have like a throat. Sometime.
Well, they have a.
I mean, to be fair, a snake is all throat.
Basically, yeah.
they
To
have
that
a-
point, they
a
are also
false
all
throat.
asshole.
Fair.
It's a weird Ouroboros situation. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
If
I
they bite
know.
their own tongue, they're an infinity of asshole.
There you go. An asshole
uh,
eating itself.
They're a,
Over
a Mobius strip of asshole.
They're beginning to
I was about
morph.
to say a Morbius strip.
They're beginning to morph. I always think that, like, cool solutions to things trumps rules mechanics. Like, you get a snake that eats everything and it's huge. Anything that gets into its mouth, it swallows. You trick the snake into swallowing its own tail, and it becomes it's no longer a threat. I think that's a cool solution, as opposed to
Yeah.
just beating the shit out of it and dodging the mouth, you know? I
Yeah,
like
sure.
that sort of stuff.
You know what I like?
Unless it's not looking at a Medusa crack.
Do you know what I like?
Murder?
Geek farts.
No. Well, now I can't say it because it is a cake. But no, it's not cake farts. But
The most geek
Fierts. Fierts.
farts.
In the new 2024 stat block for the Mimic and also the Commoner, they have a list of suggestions for what the Mimic can look like. And for Commoners, it's like, what job do they have? It's like, are they a baker or are they or whatever? It's like, anyway, for Mimics, they're like, one of them is a oversized cake.
The cake is a lie.
So
It is a lie, and it'll eat you.
So you
The
mean
cake
like
is alive.
you
Well,
mean
it's
like
both.
that?
It's
that
a
one
lie
cake
and alive.
from that
From
one cake
Super Mario RPG?
Yes.
Yep. You could make that monster in 5e.
Oh boy.
Oh, can
But I
have a-
do enjoy that
Oh,
they're
right.
like, they're like, for the love of God, please make mimics that aren't just treasure chests. Treasure chests aren't even mentioned on this list of inspirations or whatever.
I mean, it's so obvious. It's like
It
you don't
is.
need them to tell you.
I'm going back to
I
the
get
Archer's
that,
Guild beta
but I
test.
do love some of these suggestions. Let me read some of my favorite ones on this list.
That's one of my
Probably-
favorite lines from Critical Role
Uh-huh.
is we should check to make sure that this is not a mimic and it's like well, I mean, we haven't really run across a mimic. It's probably fine. It'll be bad when we run across a door mimic. And Matt goes, you haven't run across one of those yet. I don't hate you that much yet.
So I will point out that one of the items on this list of inspirations for mimics shapes is a door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did miss chest. Chest is in there. But they also have some of my favorite ones in here. A boulder. A giant gemstone. A gravestone. A heap of leaves. A mannequin. An oversized cake. A ship's wheel.
I
And
gotta
a
read
taxidermy.
I gotta read the new monster manual. See
You
if I get
should. It's
inspired.
really good.
Don't get any ideas.
I'm
It's
gonna get
really
all
good.
the
They have like
ideas.
I love one of the things I love about the new monster manuals. They have like these little tables in there that you can roll dice on to be like, oh, here's you're pulling in mind flayers. Roll a 1d6 to see what this mind flayer colony seeks to do.
Yeah.
Or like, what is your what does your minotaur lurk in? A sewer, magic portal maze, a poisonous swamp,
Lenny,
etc.
Come here.
Just
Come
like really cool, like little ideas.
Where are you?
I'm back up at the 8th rank. Come here. I teach.
Is this a teachable moment?
A teachable moment.
I
Use the
if you're talking
Aetherites.
about the
Go to
Mimic.
Ethernet. Go to Archer's
Oh.
Guild.
a cart is not on the list, Valent, but I mean, fucking, you can do whatever you want. You could make a cart if you want.
Yeah, why not?
And why not? Do
It's
it.
just one
your
of the
players-
are
LF says, if your players ever say we haven't run into a mimic, you can just say, what do you mean you haven't?
haven't noticed.
They just weren't hungry at the time.
That's when
Lucky
one of
for
the other
you.
players reveals that they've been a mimic this whole time.
Oh no. Oh, that reminds me, the new like big monster for like the undead that they created, the Haunting Revenant, which is like really cool, or the Revenant Haunting or something. Where is it? Haunting Revenant, that's it. Where it's like you want a haunted house, but it's actually the house that's haunted.
Ooh. That's cheeky.
But you could also have it be like yeah, like big fucking wagon or something that's haunted that comes after you or whatever.
Can you share that with me, by the way? If you haven't
Yeah,
already.
it's in the monster manual.
No, I mean
I'll post...
the monster manual itself through Beyond.
Oh yeah, sure.
You
I'll
already
post
did.
the art
I
in
think-
chat.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I
I feel
should
like
have. If
it
I
was already
didn't,
in
I will
there.
go do it right now. Because I'm not doing anything important. While you guys are doing your missions or whatever. Content management in CharacterSelect. Every single thing is shared by default
Oh,
because
cool.
you're the DM or whatever. So Monster Manual 2024 is in there.
You're the dumb.
So you should be able to go in and read that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't ever want to say that I have a whole campaign planned out, because I definitely don't.
No,
What I
and
do
you never
have
should.
is
You should have, like-
characters with motivations that are operating behind the scenes.
Well, exactly. You should have like small story hooks and whatever, and character motivations and stuff that work together to generate a story, rather than like, oh, well, I need to railroad the players to this specific scene that I want them to do. You know,
Right.
that's not how you
I
should be
do it.
doing the game.
I just make that scene happen wherever they go.
Well, I mean that's a way to DM, but
Yeah.
that's not like, you shouldn't be like, you know,
No.
no, you don't choose to go to whatever town. You're going this way or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do love the new Gibbering Mouther. The art for that is horrible compared to the 2014 one.
Gibbering mouthers are always.
Terrifying.
They're markedly worse in 2024 in terms of their art.
If this is their 2014 one in the wiki,
Can I?
it's still
You
pretty
want to link
bad.
in chat?
I'll throw it into the
Twitch?
chat room.
Or
Either
yeah,
way.
that's fine.
Well, I guess I can throw it in the Twitch.
Yeah, so people can see what we're talking about.
Here's the one on the wiki.
Of course, it won't link properly.
No, can't just hover over it or.
You have to delete the revision section. Yeah, that's the 2014 one.
That's still pretty horrifying.
Yeah, let me link the 2024 one in Twitch for you. Have that one.
The 3E one is.
Duh, more teeth than the Osmond family. Jesus
That's-
Christ. Did you just teleport to New Gridania, Lainey?
Yep.
What?
From New Gridania.
But we're in New
It wasn't
Gridania.
really. It wasn't really the savings I thought it would be. I was like, it's gonna be so fast. No.
Where are you headed?
What the? Sorry, Vadalin. What the ever-loving fuck is this image format? What is an AVIF?
An AVIF.
What is that?
It's an
Wait, what?
AVI frame.
So when I click on the link that Vadalin put in chat,
Um,
it downloads it automatically as an AVIF file.
Yeah, you don't want to download it. It's not doing it right. It's not
I was just-
properly.
I was just hovering over
Lainey,
it.
where are you going?
Back to Mama.
Oh, come over
Yeah.
here. Over here. Over here. Behind you. Behind you.
Fucking Tumblr, man. Not your fault, Vadalin. It's like, you know, you try and download a JPEG. It's like, oh, we're gonna download it as a WebP.
This is a
like,
GIF.
No, I don't want to download it as a WebP. I want to download it as a JPEG. Oh, you're gonna download it as a WebP.
WebP's
Like-
so efficient.
Oh God, I hate WebP so much.
And make it so big and detailed.
Ah, yeah, absolutely. Little baby mimic. I do like the art for the mimic in the new monster manual, because it's just like everything's a mimic.
Everything can be a mimic. It's true.
Everything can be a mimic. There in the Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, there is a coin mimic, which is fun.
I apologize, Olaf.
There you are.
All right, where are you going now? What's your next step?
Enjoy your mimics. Fry them up
I
like
have to
chips.
put a mask on.
You're
and,
making a what is it? Dungeon Meshi
Fine, dude.
reference there, Vadalin. Did they fry mimics in that one? Like the little coin mimics?
Are you on renewing the covenant, Eleni?
Yep.
Okay. So
Such a good series, that one.
you need to make your way. You need to put on the mask, which that's definitely a
Right.
mask. All right, follow me.
What's another good monster in the monster manual?
Sorry, Olaf.
Oh,
I
we're
missed your request for an invite until just a few minutes ago.
We're getting there. We're gonna get to Sastasha.
We're gonna get to Sastasha.
And then four
You
people
want to
can
go
beat up
to
a thing.
the Mikedo's Amphitheater.
Baby coin mimics. Yeah. I just didn't. Oh, that's right. He did fry them. Yeah. And they fried like the little weird like necklace, like the pearl necklace centipedes or whatever, and ate those. Which is a weird sentence, but yeah, sure.
Lenny is in cutscene.
Oh boy. One change that I understand, but I'm not like a big fan of, is how they've gotten rid of the usage of the word phylactery for liches.
What did I say
Yeah,
now?
like that.
It's a soul spirit jar.
Hmm.
Which,
Why?
because I mean, a phylactery is a very specific religious term for a reliquary for Jews that holds a
Thing.
fragment of the Torah or scripture in specific places for like religious purposes.
Hmm.
So like, it's kind of weird and insensitive to conflate it with holding the soul of like a horrifically evil undead monster. So it's like, I understand why they got rid of it,
Yeah.
but man, it was just such a cool word to use for it,
The
you
thing
know?
was, like, back in 2E and like
Mhm.
1E, phylactery was just kind of a thing that anybody could have too. It's just like, oh, you found a phylactery of wisdom.
Right, because that's what it was.
Any adventurer could wear.
Yeah, like a phylactery was like a container for something. That's what a phylactery means, because it's like it comes from
Exactly.
it comes from like the Greek for like amulet or something.
So they could have just kept that, right? Instead of
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! I have a crystal of light.
hell yeah.
Oh no.
She's
begins.
she's learning about the warriors of light.
Oh boy.
So instead of
Fun.
just like removing any whitewashing any reference to religion or anything like that, they could have just kept that stuff because it's interesting to learn about.
Well, what they could have done is they could have just kept it and then added like here's like the
Yeah, made
real
it not
world, here's what the real
exclusive
world
to
phylactery is for. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we don't. It's like it's a cool word to use for this creature, but in order for you to not associate this item with like, you know, horrible soul-eating undead creatures. You know, here's the real world. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm still using phylactery,
Yeah.
like, because I understand like the difference between fantasy and reality.
It's unfortunately part of like whitewashing, where they'll remove anything that's not like Christian.
But they also remove stuff that is Christian for some reason.
A lot of some stuff. But
Yeah.
like they'll keep demons and devils and angels, but they'll get rid of Ifrit.
Well, they didn't.
They have sort of in like Magic.
Well, they haven't in 5th edition. Ifriti are still in there, so they're still a thing.
And Magic got rid of Rakshasa for religious connotations.
It's weird because they kept that in D&D.
But it's one of the things where it's just like when you're scrubbing out all the non-white stuff because you don't want to offend them. That
kind of makes
means you're making the whole thing white.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I have conflicted opinions on a lot of that stuff, but
Approach it respectfully. But do approach it.
Like, for example, the cross in The Legend of Zelda 2 and The Legend of Zelda 1. Like, the magic book in the original Legend of Zelda, I believe, was like the Bible, wasn't it?
Nope, it was just a magic book.
Was it not?
You used
It
it
had
with
a
a
cross
rod.
on the cover.
I don't think so. I know the shield had a cross.
Legend of Zelda 1 items.
It might be like one of those things where it's like heavily. It's like that's what everybody associates with. So it's
of
like
Magic. Book of Magic. Book. Oh no, it is literally called the Bible in Zelda 1.
Lord.
Bible. Yep. So yeah, in the Japanese, it was originally the Bible, and then they were like, no, we have to get rid of all religious connotations, and it was no longer the Bible when it was released in America. Same with the crosses in Dragon Quest when that came to America. You got rid of the cross and replaced it with that weird like trident thing.
Priests became clerics,
Yep.
whatever you want to say.
Which I think is a cooler name in my opinion.
The churches became houses of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Even if it's the Bible, it's not the Bible, says LF. I mean, I
So-
get what you mean, yeah.
I think
Because Bible
be-
in itself is a word that isn't like religious. It's like this is a this is a
Specific-
book that it's a word that means like this is like the reference for this particular topic or whatever.
But you know what? If anybody reads it, they're gonna think, "Oh, it's the Bible."
Right.
Really.
For what it's worth, and this is, I don't know if this is entirely true or not. It feels
Also,
true.
I have to bring up this to like, Eleni. This is exactly what fucking Final Fantasy Friday is always about.
Yeah, we just talk about random shit as we're doing story stuff.
nonsense.
If there's any time that you want to focus on a cutscene, let us know and we'll shut up.
Yeah, we will shut up. So, but it's just like this is Final Fantasy Friday.
We just talk about anything.
Yeah,
You say that like I don't hear Dave's half of the conversation
exactly.
loudly every
Exactly.
Friday night.
Yep.
So, for what it's worth, and again, I don't know if this is true. This is just a sense that I have. But you have to remember that when, in the mid to late 80s, when Nintendo was releasing these games in the US, they had just suffered the video game
Satanic
crash.
Panic.
No, the
video
video
game crash. Yeah.
of
That was
83.
83. Yep.
And they were hyper aware that any kind of momentum that they got in the market could easily be undone, which is why when the congressional hearings about violence in video games came in, Nintendo and Sega
Immediately formed the NSRB or whatever.
Well,
rather
they-
than having Congress come in and say fuck you, we're forming it.
They took shots at each other until they
Right.
realized that Congress was kind of sort of serious. Then they were like, no, we fixed it.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they moderated themselves rather than wanting Congress to come in and be like, no, we
Right.
are going to moderate you.
But when it comes to stuff like religious iconography in games, in Japan, everybody was like, yeah, sure, whatever. In the US,
Yeah,
everybody was
'cause
like,
they're
oh
not
my God,
Christian.
it's
They don't
devil
care.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, it's devil stuff. And Nintendo was like, we don't want anything to do with that.
Right.
So, I mean, they took out a lot of religious stuff back in the 80s. I don't know what the deal is now. Now it's something else entirely. But back in the 80s, it was like, we don't want to deal with this shit. So, that's probably one nice thing about.
there, lady?
Oh, she's learning about the Battle of Cart now. It's going to take a while.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's probably one nice thing about FF. They've taken gods, demons, and whatever else, and they just ran with it and made them their own thing. Yeah. Shiva is
Shiva,
definitely
no.
not female in
I mean,
the Hindu religion.
Shiva is generally presented as a male,
Yes.
but can be presented as a female.
Also has nothing to do with ice.
Nope, nothing to do with ice. Does have blue skin,
Yep.
but maybe that's why they think that they are involved with ice. But yeah, no, Ifrit is a Middle Eastern demon. Rama doesn't exist. Well, they think he might, but for like a different thing. But
Bahamut.
Bahamut is a king in from what, like Babylon or something, or god from Babylon.
Around there, yeah. Gilgamesh
You have
is not
Gilgamesh.
comic relief.
no, he's a very powerful king from Babylon.
Hmm.
You know, there's
Uh,
one thing that they just stole wholeheartedly and kept the source material on.
Which
What's
is,
that?
Mind Flayers.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Final
even-
Fantasy stole that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what Final Fantasy stole it from
No, 100%.
D&D.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
They're the
1.
exact same thing.
Final Fantasy 1 is literally the monster manual lifted wholesale and plopped into the game,
Yeah.
drawings and
Yeah,
all.
the art. The art's exactly the same. It's hilarious. Like the beholder in there for like the weird frozen eye thing. It's
Stealing-
hilarious.
Stealing from mythology? No, we got to change some stuff up. Stealing
I'm
from
the-
D&D.
No, we have to change nothing.
Well,
Absolutely not.
That's what's actually really funny about the Mind Flayers in Final Fantasy 1 in the original US release.
Mhm.
The base Mind Flayer character is called a wizard and never
Yeah.
casts a spell. It just hits
Nope.
insanely hard.
And then it has the potential to instantly kill you.
No, not the regular wizards.
I thought it was the
Sorcerers,
regular wizards.
sorcerers that
regular
you
wizards
encounter
were
later don't hit hard at all. In fact, they barely damage you, but they also can eat your brain and kill you. But you won't know
What?
that because it literally just says slain.
Let me see if Dave is wrong again.
You can check. I've played a lot of Final Fantasy 1.
I know, but that doesn't mean you can't be wrong.
Yeah, Ahriman was from Babylonian.
Mythology.
Leviathan is from the Bible.
Yep.
Behemoth is from the Bible.
Mhm.
Who's the other summon? You
Bahamut
have, like-
and Behemoth are thought to be the same thing, too.
Yeah, that's true. You have Garuda, which is a
Hades is from that
Mesopotamian,
one.
Middle Eastern, like not like a god or deity or anything like that, but like a mystical creature or whatever.
Valagarmonda is an interesting one.
Quetzalcoatl is
Yep.
a Mayan god or Incan god. I can't remember which one. I think it's Mayan, right?
I believe it's mine, yes.
It doesn't say on this. Okay, no, I think you're right. Yeah,
I
here we
am
go.
right.
Sorcerer. I'm just saying. I didn't know. Like,
I'm
I'm
totally right.
well. I mean, Dave, you were. How often are you wrong?
Not on this.
We have
A lot. A lot.
We have an emote in your channel specifically for how often you are wrong.
So, A, you're not wrong. B, I'm not wrong about Final Fantasy.
You are
One.
not wrong about this one in particular. That's true.
Like, you could probably ask me just about any kind of esoteric trivia from Final Fantasy 1 and I could answer it.
That's probably true.
Maybe.
What's the current speed run of Final Fantasy 1?
Esoteric trivia about the game, not about people that play the game.
I mean,
What's-
that's about the game.
No,
What's
it's
the current speed run of Dragon Quest 1?
What's the average time to
27
beat
minutes.
Final Fantasy 1?
That was 21 minutes.
I believe it's... they might have improved on NES Cardinality's thing, but last time I checked...
Nest
it was 20.
Cardinality is like the video was 27 minutes, but the speed run, maybe it was right.
What color is Thancred's underwear? He doesn't actually wear any. But
Dragon Warrior 8 any percent is 2229 by Nest Cardinality.
Dragon Warrior 8 or 1?
Huh?
Is it Dragon Warrior 8 or 1?
No. 1 any percent.
Yeah. That explains. Okay.
That was a wild run to watch.
Oh
on,
my god, yeah.
GDQ.
Fucking frame perfect for 20 minutes.
Like chaining all of those sections together.
Yep. From memory. Like, he had notes, but, like, that's insane.
Yeah. Pretty good.
But yeah, I can tell you stuff like Final Fantasy 1. The hardest enemy in the game is not the final boss. It is Warmech.
Warmech, yeah.
Warmech. Warmech's ability in the original NES game is called Nuke. And it hits really hard. If you get on the boat after going into a town in the original NES version, the first battle that you will get into on the boat is going to be with Kaizoku, which is good to spam because they are worth a lot of money and are relatively easy to kill.
True that.
Like
Hold
I could,
on.
I
Allow
could
me
just
to share this.
throw a whole bunch of random Final Fantasy trivia at you.
Allow me to share this art from the Monster Manual in chat.
Okay.
I want to focus on the portrait above the cat in the background.
Yes, LF. I do know that Kaizoku just means sea bandit, or rather pirate.
But Final Fantasy 1 already had pirate. So like they're like, this is a pirate, but this is also a pirate. So we need a different name for pirate.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on?
Therefore
in that?
Kaizoku. Huh?
There's a lot going on in that art.
I know. It's for the animated items. So you have the Rago Smothering animated armor, animated broom, animated sword. But I just love that painting of the vampire in the background.
Smug vampire.
It's really good.
Also, LF, if you want to be super fucking pedantic, I can tell you that the Kaizoku in Final Fantasy 1 are spelled K-Y-Z-O-K-U instead of K-A-I-Z-O-K-U.
That was probably a transliteration error because that was made back in the era where people didn't know what the fuck they were doing when they translated Japanese.
The ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy 1, the NES version specifically, is the Mass Mune, which can be equipped by any class. The Excalibur is supposed to be stronger, but elemental weaknesses do not work in Final Fantasy 1 NES, and therefore it is slightly weaker than the Mass Mune. You get the Mass Mune on the second to last floor of the final dungeon. The dwarf that makes the Excalibur for you is called Smith.
Good old John Smith.
Can I post this art of the dragon, the black dragon, and just say, like, I love the stupid little smile on this guy's face? He's like, yeah.
Okay, Dave, I have a question for you. Go for it.
Meh.
What is literally everything you can tell me about Garuda? Okay. In Final Fantasy in general?
What have you done?
or
Okay,
in like
cool.
actual like mythology for Garuda?
No, in Final Fantasy in general, here's all you need to know about Garuda. Garuda does not show up in a Final Fantasy game as a specific enemy until, I want to say 13, I think it's actually 12.
Don't you fight Garuda in 3?
Oh yeah, that's right, as a boss. Uses lightning, you need to Dragoon kick it. There you go.
Garuda is also in 7.
Love how, like authoritative you were.
Yeah.
Like,
Garuda's
this
in
does
7. Wait,
not show up until.
Garuda
Garuda
is in
appears as an
7?
enemy encountered at the Dachau statue.
Oh my god, it's fucking accompanying what's his dick bucket. And you use Mind Blast on it, and it fucking neuters it immediately.
Dick bucket. That's a new one.
Garuda is also an enemy in Final Fantasy IX.
An enemy or a
Regular
boss?
enemy, not a boss enemy.
Yeah.
Regular enemy.
Regular and friendly enemy.
All right,
Yeah.
Eleni, you headed to the airship dock?
They have like the little rainbow wings or whatever.
No, I have to go see Mama.
If they're friendly.
Yeah, okay.
Again.
Garuda is also an enemy encountered in Final Fantasy X.
See, I'm not counting like regular enemies. I don't know
It's a
all
big
of the
zoo.
enemies in all of the Final Fantasy games.
They are bosses in 3. 12.
I'd count 7.
7.
I do know the
uh,
Kaizoku, yes.
3, 12, and 14 are in 15 and 16
Yeah.
are the boss Garuda.
I was thinking specifically as a summon, so that's why I got confused. And I did forget
Right,
about
well-
Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 7, so that's on.
I mean, to be fair, LF did say literally everything you could tell them about Garuda, not the summon Garuda.
Yeah. So that's on me.
That is on. A large bird-like creature that appears in both Hinduism and Buddhism serves as Lord Vishnu's mount and is the Hindu name for the constellation Aquila.
What else can we talk about? Final
Also
Fantasy.
an
Temporary
enemy in
representations of
Mystic
Garuda are the
Quest.
Brahmini kite in the Phoenix. Interesting.
The spell list in Final Fantasy 1 sucks fucking balls. After level 5.
There's a species of very large wasp in Indonesia named Megalara garuda that does not surprise me at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
But yeah, I can tell you that all of the spells in Final Fantasy 1 suck balls. Because after level 6, you get level 5, level 6, level 7, and level 8 for black magic, you get 1 damaging spell per. And all of the rest of the spells are either very situational or fucking instant kills that don't work.
Right.
And if you want to get all the spells at level 8, you have to find the hidden magic's place.
Here, let me link the fantastic Bullywug art from the new Monster Manual in Twitch chat. Enjoy that.
Bully bugs.
Oh my god, it's so good. I love this art so much.
Alright, Eleni's about to go on her grand tour.
Oh yeah.
What, like Top Gear?
Not
That was
quite.
a different show.
It was a different show.
Where are you going to first, Eleni?
I have no idea.
I'll tell you.
First, I'm gonna take off this stupid mask.
There you go. We're in full waiting at the bus station mode.
I go to the airstrip landing.
Which is down here.
Oh, just downstairs. How convenient.
Yep.
Oh. Interesting news
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
MagicCon Chicago.
Oh boy.
The final Universes Beyond set for the year has been announced.
Oh, is it the one that I saw earlier?
The rumors are true. At the end of the year, we can expect an Avatar: The Last Airbender Magic the Gathering set.
Yeah, that's the one I.
Cool.
Oh, God, a set.
It's a standard set.
Oh God, please stop.
They're only just getting started.
I know.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Get on your boat.
God,
Get on your
I'm
boat.
just so annoyed with how much product they're just fucking shoveling out.
Also, interesting. If you
Is
try
it
to
not a
get
Rickbo?
no, look for the
Yeah, we
swirling thing.
Yeah.
Due to revisions being made to the PvP system, this duty is temporarily unavailable. Further announcements will be made in upcoming patch notes or similar.
Got him. Fucking got him.
Oh, you're just looking at the frontline attendant?
Yeah. So Magic the Gathering Pokemon crossover when? Never.
Yeah, never say never, Dave.
It might.
I refuse
Never
to
say
believe.
never.
I refuse to believe.
Look, they crossed over with fucking Warhammer, Doctor Who,
Marvel.
Marvel. I mean, they're making the whole goddamn Spider-Man set coming out.
Yep.
Final
Next year or something
Fantasy.
like that.
Um,
And Final Fantasy, notably, already has a TCG. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, there's
So
no
basically,
concern.
Square Enix going, we like licensing fees.
we really do. What was the Walking Dead was the first
That was
one.
the first one. That was the worst, too.
Oh God. But it's like, no, they don't. As long as they can get the license for it, they'll print anything.
And honestly, here's the thing. Their designs for Universes Beyond are better.
Unfortunately, like I've seen
So
some of the shit for Final Fantasy, like the Final Fantasy set coming out.
It's really good.
It looks really good. It looks really cool. And then what was their most recent set that they just came out with? It wasn't like Universes Beyond, like Aether Drift or whatever, which is like the
yeah.
racing mechanic. Apparently, that's pretty goddamn mid.
Yeah. Duskmorn was alright. From what I hear. Murders to Karlov Manor was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Outlaws of Thunder Junction was bad. But when they have to stick to like an
theme.
existing property and a theme,
Yeah.
because I think there's been a disconnect lately of we have to design this set. Okay, we've designed this set. Now we're sending it off for people to come up with what all of this is.
Right, no, it's like,
And-
no, you start with the theme, and then you design around the theme.
Totally not Redwall. Their Bloomborough was probably the best set in the
Yeah,
last couple
Bloomborough
of
I've
years.
heard was pretty good.
See, that was actually surprisingly not them starting with a theme though.
Yeah.
That was made mechanically, where they wanted to have 2 color combinations,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, okay, let's make these mechanics, and then they're like, oh well, what if we make them animal themed, and they
Right.
just came up with a whole Redwall thing. So, unfortunately, that goes against. That was their rare hit for that.
I mean, there's exceptions to everything like that.
Yeah.
So. But it's like, Hasbro, I understand that they're there to make money, but you really just need to stop being like, you need to have 15 different products out for like Magic the Gathering every year. You need like maybe 2 sets a year or 3 sets a year or something. And
That
it's
might
like,
be why they moved these Universes Beyond things to standard sets, because they have to have the
maybe.
4 standard sets a year, because that's just their normal production.
Which is fine. It's fine.
It's meant to keep standard fresh, constantly adding.
Right.
They've been doing that since it came out. So
Right, which is fine. It's like you don't want to flood the market with like a bunch of
Yeah.
product. So.
with all the Universes Beyond stuff they had planned, if they were to release new products for each of them, that would definitely be flooding.
Yeah.
So in a way, I get it. Like, I am of two minds. Unfortunately, it's just not as simple as, like, I like this or I don't like this.
Right.
All right.
Where are we?
Eleni
Capenna
is
was a
doing her
fun theme.
thing.
I'm going on a little Star Wars side quest at the moment.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn, you're still on that cutscene? Jesus.
Yeah.
Long ass cutscene. Once she's done, she has to go to Ul'dah, and then she has to go to Limsa Lominsa. And then she's told about a job in Limsa Lominsa, and that's where we're going to meet up.
And do the dungeon. Who's gonna do the dungeon? Because that's 4 people.
Good question. It's
Well,
probably
Dave's got to
Kyle.
go since he's the main point.
Yep.
Eleni's got to go.
Lane's gotta go.
Uh,
So
LF has to go.
LF has to go because LF is an alt. So they have
Okay.
to do it anyway. So it's between you and
So-
me.
So what?
Do you want to go
class,
tank it, or should I
what
tank?
class are you tanking?
I mean,
I
I
can.
tank.
I have
Doesn't
every
really
class
matter.
at 100.
Dave, you're not tanking because you're not going to steal someone's fucking limit break this time.
How dare you?
No, fuck you. How dare I?
How dare you?
Here.
Fuck you.
Rowan, where are you? We'll roll off on it.
You can
Dare you
have the
call me
first
out
one.
like
I'll do
this.
the second one. We'll
How,
alternate.
how dare you call him out on his bullshit?
Not about my bullshit.
Yeah, how dare I call him out on
Not about my bullshit.
Dave?
Mhm.
I mean, I will never. I'm
It's 100%
like,
about my bullshit.
I joke, but I'm not going to forgive you for that one.
Ever.
I
Ever.
never. This is the one thing cool I get to do in the game. The one time I get to do a limit break. And Dave is like, I'm gonna play a tank at the same time you are and do the limit break. It's like, God
It's a
damn
very
it,
Dave
Dave.
thing.
It worked out. Sort of.
fuck you. Oh God, what a scene for that too, because it was like against what's his face?
Alexander, I think.
No, you did it against Elidibus.
Is that it? Oh,
Well,
I did
let's
fuck
not
you
use
over there,
prop.
didn't I?
Let's not use proper names when we're.
You did it against the
Streaming.
Warrior of Light.
Yeah. Good times.
But that bandit had it coming. LF.
The epithet is still even. What epithet?
the title, like.
Oh, Warrior of Light. Yeah.
We'll try to avoid spoilers since we are doing New Game Plus.
I feel it's
Wait.
far enough in the future that you'll forget.
Also, you know, maybe there's new people watching.
Entirely possible. Don't worry.
Fucking
Chat, forget. Sleep.
5gold.com is still active and they're still selling gold.
Still trying to. Forget you subscribed and go do it again. Yeah, there we go.
What happens is, Final Fantasy, ScreenX doesn't ban them as soon as they're recorded. They
do
send
a
it out in
purge.
waves,
Yeah.
so that, you know, they aren't adapting, like, with, you know, every day to.
Yeah.
Answer.
Yes.
Is this the Lalafell city?
Are you in the desert
There's-
place?
I'm in Limsa Lominsa.
No,
No.
You are in the Rogadin place.
I wouldn't even
Merlib,
call it the
my
Rogan
beloved,
place.
was the one that's led by the
Yeah.
Rogadin.
For lack of a better term.
Ul'dah also has a Rogan.
Yeah,
I
but
just wondered if I
Ul'dah
was
is
in
led
Lalafell
by
instead
a
of
Lalafell.
That is definitely the Lalafell city.
Yeah. Lol. I mean, like, in terms of Realm Reborn, you had, like, the 3 main falafels.
We're not going to talk
Uh,
about that. 'Cause spoiler.
No, but I mean, I'm sure you've run into them at some point. I mean, you have, like, what's her face? The.
You know what a Lalafell is?
Yeah.
What the? Oh, it's
I'm-
reverse.
Unable
You gotta-
to start my New Game Plus from this location? What?
What? How dare.
Where are you?
In Limsa.
Limsa my balls. Got him.
Okay. It's probably pirates.
It's a very long cutscene.
There's a few of them. They start warning you about it as time goes on, too. Third, what are you wearing?
An outfit. This is the PvP reward.
Fair. I already have that card. I already have that card too. Never mind. You and your damn Sabatender gear.
What are you doing, Mr. Cat?
Right, getting on the airship.
Alright, heading to Ulda.
Ulda sucks and I hate it. Fucking desert town.
Ulda is a capitalist dystopia.
So we'll feel right at home.
Honestly, the best city is Limsa. Ulda is a capitalist dystopia. Gridania is filled with racists. Limsa is filled with pirates who have just decided, nah, we're not gonna pirate anymore. We're gonna keep our booty.
We have decided no more pirating. Nobody else is like,
So,
can
yeah.
we have our stuff back? Nah.
The founders might not have been good people, but the premise of the city is built on freedom.
Unnecessarily twirling.
Then when you go further, you've got Ishgard, which is not a good city. Kugane, which is xenophobic.
At the best of times. I mean, you joke, Vadalin, but they actually did do that.
Right.
Yeah, privateers. Yeah, their thing.
So I'm in Ulda,
Okay.
heading to the steps of Thal.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I need to do the? I need to do. What have I done?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, you have a specific thing to kill or talk to somebody. Wow,
Not
I'm
kill.
tired.
Look, I see someone I know.
Just remember to bind to the Aetherites when you find them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. This is my home city. It's a city. Wait, where are you? Where do you need to go, Lainey?
Let's
I think
find
they're
out.
there.
I think I'm here. This place is very shiny.
Yep, that's money for you.
I'm like a little pink midget in mustard armor.
Yeah, I gotta start somewhere. Did you go to the Hustings Strip or the Ruby Road Exchange?
Go at the chamber
Hustings
approval.
Strip.
Nice.
All right. Do I take the next quest from him, or
Yes. But before you
All right.
leave, we will show you where the Aetheryte is. So the next quest is what?
follow the sea?
Call of the Sea. Okay. Which he wants you to go back to Limsa Laminsa?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Mini Aetherites over here.
Yeah, did you get that Aetheryte?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get the big Aetherite?
That's where we're going
Where's
now.
Big Aether?
That's where we're going now.
Land of Conversation.
No, she's not a Lalafell. She is a very tiny cat.
Tiny
girl.
cat girl.
Yes.
Follow me.
There's an Aetheryte over here. Or mini. Yeah, you're getting that. Never mind. Ignore me.
Go out this way.
What about the Goldsmith's Guild?
You know,
Yeah,
we don't have to go around and get everything. There's a lot of
That's true.
Aethernet shards.
She is a
That one was on the way.
sun.
Moon. Moon's better.
Yeah, don't worry about remembering the layout. Ul'dah is awful. It
Yeah, I'm
feels
already
the most.
totally lost.
It feels the most city-like. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
Ul'dah feels like Ironforge and WoW.
Which I maybe did not get to.
Kind of
I don't think
circular
they're-
based. Wave hi to the stripping cat girls. Those are actual NPCs, not players.
Ironforge was Dwarf Town.
Yep. Or Grimoire was Orktown.
Nope.
Right down here is the big one. Let's go past Isekai Protagonist here.
Huh.
This guy. Yeah. Named Isekai Protagonist.
You remember that I turn off names. Alright, and then we can teleport. No, we'll go gambling next time. But now we can teleport to Limsa Lominsa.
Limsa. Did
Am I
you not
the-
pick? Did you not pick up the big aetherite in Limsa?
Oh no. Oh no.
Can you use the Aethernet here to go to the airship landing?
Yeah, I'll meet you.
I can go to the Chambers of Rule. I can get there from there, I think.
Okay.
I'm falling out of my chair. Hold on. I gotta sit up.
Oh, where the hell am I?
Oh, thank God.
I'll come down.
New computer chair arrives hopefully tomorrow.
Oh, I thought it was next week.
Supposedly, FedEx is saying it'll be here tomorrow. I won't believe it until I see out for delivery, but that's what they say.
The airship landing. Purchase passage to Limsa.
Now, once you get to Limsa, I will show you where the Aetherite is. Because it's not far from the airship landing, actually. And then we can start New Game Plus. For this part. Do you reckon it might be pirates? It's probably pirates.
There's no fucking way it's pirates.
I
no way
won't
it's
believe
butter.
that it's pirates. I'm gonna eat some pistachios that are on my desk.
I want them to like redo Sastasha every few years and just make that increasingly more incredulous.
I look very sassy when I'm walking off the airship. It's
You're not
too
wearing your
bad.
hat.
I know. I decided I didn't want to.
So
Okay.
You can just
Where am I
hide
going?
your hat.
So you definitely want to equip it, but in the lower left of the gear.
Oh, it's
thing-
it's hidden. I'm
Oh,
wearing it.
okay, good. All right, you want to go to
Bulwark Hall.
Bulwark Hall.
Bulwark
That's right.
Hall or
Bulwark Hall.
Bulwark Hall. What do they call a male chocobo exclusively used for breeding?
Bulwark.
Bulwark?
All right. This way. No, wait.
Wrong way.
This way.
I don't know why you follow Dave for anything that has to do with direction.
Sometimes I have my moments. There's your Aetherite.
You can tell this is one of the more popular areas to hang out in.
Always turn off local chat.
It's fine.
Right, I have attuned to the Aetherite.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Now we need to get up to the aft
Where's your
castle.
quest asking you to go?
I have to go to the Drowning Wench.
Yep.
Okay, we can take that elevator back
Oh, yeah,
here.
that's right. I always forget. So the thing about Limsa Lominsa is that it's 2 levels. All the other ones are like laid out and like wide. This one is tall.
Great.
It's the same.
Just for me,
Same deal.
way for me to get lost in 3 dimensions instead
Yep.
of just
Yeah.
2.
It's still just like 2 different maps.
And then before you talk to what's his bucket, we'll get. Well, actually, go talk to what's his bucket, and then we'll get the Aetherite here. What's his bucket is over here. New Game Plus Part 2. It's probably pirates.
Europe. I'm gonna take Mr. Cat outside because he's sitting here staring at me.
Okay.
You do that.
Aren't
Meow.
you? Don't you want to go outside? Meow, bitch. Meow.
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 Meow, I say.
Meow.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Good old Western Lanasha. Okay. I'm going to make a brief detour down to the Marquette. Offers out. So are you tanking on this one, the third?
Sure.
Okay. That's fine.
It's only Sastasha.
It's only Sastasha. Sad but true.
We are doing it sync.
Yeah, absolutely. We promise we're getting better. No, you're not. No, we're not.
The art for the Avatar of the Last Airbender magic thing looks neat. It's just the cartoon, basically.
I mean, I would hope so.
Never turned.
Welcome back. That was a little die.
Never say die.
Am I doing that? It's probably pirates.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
doing It's Probably Pirates.
This is gonna be your first dungeon.
It's definitely not pirates, Eleni. Don't worry. If you have concerns about whether or not it's pirates, the answer is always it's not pirates.
Could be
Okay.
pirate.
I just think it's funny that the first job they give us is like, yeah, we're pretty sure we know what's going on here, but if you could fucking, like, go in there and deal with it, that'd be great.
All right, I have the quest.
All right. And now you
we
need
have
to
go
get to,
the Melba.
which is in Aleport, which she hasn't been to because she hasn't been here at all.
So we get to go
Long way.
down to the port.
So you want to go to...
Oh, you guys are rubber banding.
Yeah, there's lag spikes all the time in Limsa.
Oh, this person's coat is neat. That's oh, it's Snow's coat. Okay. So we want to go down to the docks.
Hey, can you go check that it's clear? The best part is they tell you, hey, can you go check that it's
so-
clear? And apparently you being an adventurer here, hey, can you clear this place?
We wanna get on this
I'm calling
Aethernet
third
shard.
from now on.
Get on this Aethernet shard and go back to the
Yep.
plaza.
I'm good for the Ethernet shard.
Once you're at the plaza, make our way to the port.
specifically the Fisherman's Guild. If you see that on the map. Don't just follow third, though, because this place is confusing as fuck.
Yeah. Might want to target me so you can see me through the crowd. Yeah, we're gonna head this way. These are various merchants you might need over time.
Don't forget to attune to Hawker's Alley while you're there.
Yeah.
And for the record, Lainey, if you decide that you want to play this game while we're not streaming, just don't advance the main quest. You now have basically the entire area that you can explore. Old Limsa Laminsa, Gridania. So, just FYI.
Oh, wait, this is the wrong way. Go down here.
Actually,
I'm running
using
like I know
stuff.
where I'm going, but I don't.
You're fine.
Always act like you are where you belong. Okay, gonna take this back to Hawker's Alley.
Why? The quest is right here.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh wait, oh we're not going to the port. Yeah, don't take it back to Hawker's Alley.
it's over here.
I thought we were going to the port. We're going to the.
We're going to
I talk-
Aleport.
Should I talk to Vimilpa?
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, Melpa.
So then talk to her again, or talk to this little dude, Raranasu, and say purchase passage to Aleport.
Okay.
And off we go. So by purchasing passage to Aleport, you just skipped the level 1 to 15 area, and now you're in like a level 15 to 20 area. pretty cool.
Nice.
Not really skipping.
It's not skipping, it's it's just shortcutting.
I mean. Okay.
So welcome to Aleport. There is a similar place to this called Wineport. You might be able to figure out what they export there.
Do they export port?
Wait. Is there?
No, there's a big
Aetherite up
aetherite
here.
over here.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I was leading you towards.
I got distracted by shiny things.
It happens
So many
a lot.
shinies.
All right, and then there's a bunch of quests around here. Probably don't worry about them for now. But definitely always talk to the Chocobo Keep.
Eh. I don't think I've ever used a chocobo key.
I know. It's nice if you just want to kill like 15 minutes and get some good music. We are rubber banding a lot. Jesus.
You guys aren't rubber banding for me. So this is the Hall of the Novice.
This is where you go to learn about your specific roles in dungeons.
What they can do is they can teach you all the basics, and you get a snazzy set of gear out of it that does match. So, like, that's a reason to do it.
Hall of the Novice membership granted.
If you would like to do that.
I don't remember what they are, but they take a hot
It's
minute.
new. It's completely new.
Command unavailable in New Game Plus mode.
They actually teach you proper mechanics now.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's something you'd like to do, we can drop party and let you go.
But it's stuff like how to use aggro, how to avoid drawing aggro when you're DPS, limit breaks, stuff like that. So if you want to do it, let us know.
No, we didn't.
Alright, we can just go on to Sastasha.
Don't be mad if I do something wrong.
It's Sastasha. Everything is
recommend-
correct.
Like, do that on the off time. So you do get a
Yeah.
nice set of armor out of it.
Strictly speaking, I'm not a healer yet, but for Sastasha I will suffice. That's true.
That bat was on my hunting log. I have not done my warrior hunting log. Oh, look at these guys. They're having a time.
I'm sorry, Avera. I came as fast as I could.
These are some recurring people.
Yeah,
let's see.
you should probably talk to these people, actually, after you're done talking to that guy.
Duty sport unlocked. Sastasha now available. Oh, it's a neat little UI thing
What's that?
for the dungeons. They didn't have this when I started. You even have to like confirm I understand what I must do.
But yeah, so that's this is Aver at Liavine and Piorayo.
This is like another adventuring party.
Yeah, they're like us,
But like find a friend. Basically.
kinda. All right, we need to.
We want to kick Rowan.
Yep.
Oh wait.
No, you can't. It says 4.
No, LF doesn't have healer unlocked yet.
Yeah, but we're in a party of our own, so we can still do it.
Right. But if we
But
need healing. LF, you good to heal as a DPS?
okay. After a period of relative silence following the calamity, the Serpent Reavers have once again taken to terrorizing the inland hamlets of Lenosia, killing the men, kidnapping the women and children, plundering the storehouses, and burning what little they leave behind. For years, it was not known how the pirates were able to raid areas so far from the coast, until a local shepherd sighted a band of painted ruffians entering the Sastasha Seagrot, carrying large quantities of sacks and crates. Could it be that there is more to this cave than meets the eye?
How do I get in?
By doing this!
Yeah,
Okay.
cute.
Only the party leader can do it, so that's
Do I
why.
say commence?
Yes.
Who is in charge?
I am the
Follow
tank.
the tank, basically. Do what the tank does. We will guide you through this bit by bit because we have a very generous time limit. But this is very different from killing random mobs. All of these things are damage sponges. Try aggro from everyone and then blade Third and Ivy die. Alright, so Third has a skill that basically makes it so that she gets more aggro from things. So you can attack without a problem. But if you look on the left, where our names are, you see that A next to Third's name, or under Third's icon, when you're targeting an enemy? It means Third has aggro.
Okay.
And then it says 2, 3, 4. Those are the next people in line for aggro if Third drops aggro for some reason.
I'm not sure that's entirely relevant, but
No, I'm just
Good
pointing
to
out
know.
things. You can also see the enemies that are currently attacking us on the left with their names and how much health they have.
and you can move any of this information to where you prefer it to be.
So with Sastasha, you can see on the right it has our objectives. Activate the coral trigger and all that stuff. Those are basically the things we need to do to progress. But if you click on the sparkly, what did it say?
Captain likes his blood red.
Okay, cool. Good to
Wine
know.
red? Captain likes his wine red.
Okay. So that is good to know. That's information that will help us in the future.
Hold on one second. I gotta
This is-
text somebody.
Okay.
This is very pretty.
It is.
Like- Pretty, but like death.
It's a very interesting Seagrot. When the tide comes in, then the water fills up, I guess.
Alright.
Okay.
Basically, what you want to just focus on is taking out enemies. Yeah, focus on your rotation. What rotation you have, which is just hit your damage buttons.
Yeah. If you have a
As,
combo, use it. If you don't, use your basic attack.
Yeah. As a bard, you have like your dot, so you can like
Archer.
slap that on them at
Archer,
first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not a bard yet.
Not yet.
You can slap the dot on them at first, and then go to town with your other abilities.
So, Sastasha Seagrot is intended to be very easy.
Beginner friendly.
Beginner friendly, yes. But it also teaches you things like, oh shit, look at all of those Shade Seekers over there. That's a lot of enemies. They're just basically killed. This enemy can't be hurt until it opens.
Which is a mechanic they never really use.
And sometimes, not often. But yeah, if you have an AoE attack, hitting those Shade Seekers with it will kill all of them.
Not sure if archers have an AoE one yet.
I do. I just got it.
Okay.
Hail of Arrows, right?
Quick knock.
Oh, yeah. Use it on them Shade Seekers. So if you see how those ones came after LF, it's because LF, or Sophia, attacked before third did, so she got aggro.
Which is fine, because I can just pick them up after.
Yeah, because the tank gets super aggro when they attack, so... But basically, as it...
Tanks basically have an ability where if they activate it, as long as they aren't, doing nothing, they will maintain aggro.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about like, oh, am I doing too much damage?
Well, actually, after we clear these bombs, we can show her how to see them. Give it a sec. So, hold up. So if you look on the names to the left, you can see the icons next to Alice.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Alice.
hover, Alice. If you hover over the one that looks like an axe, it says enmity is increased.
Mm-hmm.
That means that she's taking more aggro every time she does damage. So if I attacked and I did 1 point of aggro damage, she attacks and she does like 10. Tanks have no problem maintaining aggro as long as they're doing their job.
Do we all open that treasure chest or just...
So when you open a treasure chest, it gives one person at random, more or less, an item. So I got that one, but it doesn't matter who opens it.
A lot of chests will have gear on them that everybody can roll.
Yep, we'll see that after the first boss. Hey, look, it's the first boss arena.
What do you mean? There's no boss here.
It's true.
Nothing to worry about.
All right, so you see this little line in the ground? What the fuck? Shade Seeker. So this purple line in the ground means this is the edge of a boss arena. When a boss fight starts, if you're not in here within 15 seconds, then you're given the option of teleporting in. If you die and respawn, you cannot cross this line until everybody else dies or the boss is dead.
Yeah.
So this is your
Doesn't
arena.
create like a barrier.
All right, so
So, what do we do, Eleni?
how do we find the coral trigger?
Well, there's red, blue, green.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the captain likes his wine red.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder.
Go give it an inspection.
Find a switch. Press it.
Hell yeah. Boop. So that activated a switch, an inconspicuous
Over
switch
here.
up near the door.
Why don't you go investigate that?
Turn around!
No. We've been ambushed.
Oh no.
So this is a boss battle. This is a super easy boss battle. Just kill him. And watch out for the tells. You've played Terra. You know how tells work.
This game is super generous with its tells. You only take damage if you are in that area when it disappears.
Yes.
So once it disappears, if you move into that area, even if the animation isn't finished yet, you won't take damage.
So if you look at these items, the half gloves are for Disciple of Magic, which is not you, and the earrings are for all classes. So you want to pass on the half gloves, and
Or
you can greed
treat
on
them, doesn't
or
matter.
yeah, we're not going to take them. Well, LF might. LF needs gloves.
LF is the
Oh, just-
caster.
So you want to roll need on the ear cuffs. And now you can put them on. So yeah, you roll need if it's something your class can equip. You roll greed if it's something your class can't equip. Needs get priority, greeds get second. Pass means you don't care.
Yes, that's what priority means.
Mm-hmm. I just don't remember how the looting system in other MMOs works, so I apologize if this is all basic bitch shit.
Okay.
I believe that's all pretty standard.
When was the last time you played an MMO, Lainey?
It's been a while.
Been a while.
So I'm trying very hard not to mansplain, and I apologize if I am.
You are there's a bit of like explaining things that don't necessarily matter.
I mean,
As you know, Bob.
Over explaining, yeah.
there's fun stuff to
I
know
mean-
about this UI too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm new at this game, but I'm not like a complete
Noob.
Yeah.
noob.
All right, so this is technically a boss battle, or is it?
Kinda.
Thanks, Ella. I appreciate you.
Just let her fuck up a little. It's fine.
Just let her die. It's fine.
Yeah.
You won't
We all gotta
die.
learn.
So remember when the guy said that it was probably pirates? Hey, look, we found the pirate captain. Oh, what?
Oh, but he's a coward.
What a dick.
Two-legged lover, two-legged lover. Roar!
Foe striker's skirt. Ooh, you can use that too. Need goes before greed, and if a pet pops up or some kind of toy or cosmetic, always need because you can't trust anyone else not to. It's very
Yeah.
true.
I mean, everybody needs pets and mounts.
Put on your new pants. Yeah.
Not technically.
Are they
can't.
really pants?
Pant
They're not
like
so much pants.
pants
bottoms.
slot equipped.
Just
Yeah.
with bottoms.
They're bottoms.
So this is like the one thing that they've never changed in this dungeon is this room, and I still love it.
Yeah, this is very early MMO design.
Yeah. I was elected to lead, not to read and murder. So when they went back and redid a bunch of the 2.0 stuff in Endwalker, Lainey, They made a lot of these early dungeons much more linear than they were. But they've never changed this part. Don't know why. There are
There's not really much to change.
yeah. There are 6
First, just
different
drop the key.
yeah. There are 6 different rooms here that you can go into. There is no reason to go into them.
Well, there's story.
Just for funsies?
We can if you want.
There's a bunch of captured women in one room, which is kind of dark.
Yep. So we picked up the captain's quarter key. And look, it's the captain's quarters.
Oh, but there's no captain. I have a bunch of enslaved women.
And he drops a key.
Another key?
It's all
I'm not one of
keys.
them, I swear on what little remains of my virtue. Damn. That's a line. Do you want to go investigate the other rooms, Eleni, or do you want to?
Sure.
Alright. Let's go.
Let's
Unless you
go
guys
up
have
here.
something better to do.
I mean, I could stand to kill a few more pirates.
I mean, they're probably pirates.
Welcome back, Tyler.
Cold outside.
Sad but true. Key to the hole. Hey, look, it's the hole. Oh, look, more captured women.
Slipped them between the legs, every last one of them. Don't disagree, lady.
Pair of plunder goggles. You can use those too, I think.
They're a lot better than what I've got.
Green gear is generally better than equivalent level, or is generally good to 5 levels above where you get it. So these are this is level 15 gear. You can wear it until level 20 comfortably.
You want to look at the item level of the gear.
Yeah. It gets more important once you get to the end game, but yeah. What other rooms are here? The rowers' quarters.
This okay.
What?
Go over there. There's nothing to it, but
Is there not? Nope. Shit. Ow. Fucking dog ambush me. It used to be that when you were doing a dungeon, every single enemy that you killed would give you XP. So clearing these areas out was good for like an XP grind. Now they only give you XP for finishing the dungeon. So these side areas technically don't get you much. But that's why
It's
there's
also
all these
fun.
extra enemies.
that's also technically not true because the XP you get from enemies is added to the boss.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So the more you kill, the better the reward.
But there's not much XP.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. But, like, at a proper boss. I mean, I'm thinking about it, but probably not.
I know you guys went to the other door.
We got this. That's true. Hers is better used clearing packs. So, remember when you asked me about that limit break thing, Eleni? I don't know if you can actually see the meter under the names. Can you?
Mine's at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
It defaults in the top left.
Yeah.
You're also in the top left, Dave, so I don't know why.
Well, yeah, but I moved my party menu down. A plundered Gizarm.
No, your party menu's in the same spot.
Yeah, but I moved mine down. Hers was covered up, I think. Ooh, Lady, want to see something really cool with those goggles?
What?
Type /visor. Oh, did they not work on those? Oh,
No, probably not.
lame. Some of the things have open and closed visors, and you can move goggles up and down if you do /visor. It's kind of cool. Guess not those, though.
Alright, so that's all the side rooms.
Let's continue
Now
on our
we get
murder
to
spree.
go-
It's fine, LF. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Oh, it's the captain again.
We found you.
Back for more. Sharpen me blade just for this very occasion. Okay, so the limit break thing is maxed out, Eleni. So we now have a limit break. When the dogs show up, target a dog and type /LB.
Okay.
Does that actually work, or do you need it on your bar?
Nope, you can type /LB.
Come the dogs.
All right, target a dog. Type /LB.
Command does not exist.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That's lame. It used to work. All right, so we're
I
gonna
don't
add.
think it did.
So we're gonna add something to your hot bar.
Hit the P key to bring up your actions and traits.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the general tab. Put limit break somewhere unobtrusive on your bar.
So that you won't accidentally hit it.
Okay.
All right. Then we'll show you what that super
Well,
awesome thing is.
We'll pull a big pack here, so you can hit them all at once. All right.
It'll be a fun time. So hold back here for just a second. Let third do things.
Come forward, because
Oh yeah, you're gonna have aggro. It's fine. Okay, ready?
I'm gonna be.
Yep.
Target anything around third, and hit the limit break button. Nice. So limit break is basically whatever your roll is, you do a very special attack on it. Your roll is range DPS. You do a very strong line attack.
Spellcasters will do a big circle, and melee DPS will just hit a single target.
And tanks will protect everybody, and healers will heal everybody.
Which healers don't have a limit break until level 3.
Yep, healers don't limit break at all at 1 or 2. You can see that we have 1 bar. In boss fights, we will have 2. And in Alliance raids, where there are 24 people, we will have 3. And special battles.
and trials.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
here is the final boss arena.
head
Do we
in.
want to get the dude behind us?
Yes, we do.
Nah.
Kill them all. Kill them all.
Okay. They aren't doing
Oh.
anything.
All pirates
Well,
must
but they
die.
could be. They could be doing something later.
We're here to scout out this cave, not, just take
Yeah,
a look.
scout it out. It doesn't mean murder everybody.
I beg to differ.
Okay. Kill these dogs too, then.
Hell yeah.
That's the kind of
Alright,
person you are, Dave. Killing
God
dogs.
damn it. I have a reputation, luckily. Dog Killer Dave.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm really
sadly.
disappointed.
Sadly.
I'm really disappointed.
It's not a reputation that I ever wanted, Eleni. Alright. Eleni, head on in.
Go get him.
Don't worry, we're not throwing you
Me?
into wolves. Yep.
Wait, what?
Pirate problem solved. Okay, so final bosses always have a mechanic of some kind. This guy is not going to be too much of a problem because we can just, it's called burn him down, hit him really hard. But you'll see...
He used to have mechanics.
Yeah, he still does. But you'll see bubbles coming out of these grates. You'll see that there are 4 of them. If you see them, you can run over to the grate and activate it, and it'll stop the bubbles from coming out. If you don't do that, an enemy is added to the fight.
Okay.
But we are... We have so far surpassed this dungeon that you can basically just kill this guy before any of that happens.
Well, it might add 1 or 2, but even then they're not that hard to kill. So
let's go. Burn him down.
So yeah, you can see this one is bubbling.
Don't worry about it.
Doop. It's important to know how mechanics work.
Yeah, but also when mechanics aren't important.
There's one that's going to come up behind Elena.
I think
Behind
Leora.
Leora.
Where that happens.
And then, as is Final Fantasy tradition, victory music! And then you get a final chest, which is another fucking Guizarn.
We should use it.
I don't wanna. Nobody wanted it. That's fine. And then you use this to leave the duty, and you're done with the job. Or you're done with the dungeon.
Huzzah!
And thus we have completed the easiest of dungeons, and the one that everybody kind of hates.
Oh, it's not the most hated.
That's true. The thing is that a lot of time when you were under level 30, Sastasha would come up all the time. So people just got really tired of it.
Take the Aethernet down to the aft castle.
I believe Eleni is still loading in.
Yep.
I think we might be ending here for tonight, LF, just FYI. Once we turn this quest in. Unless, Eleni, you still want to keep going.
No, I'm a pumpkin.
Yep. I figured.
Some of us go to bed at a reasonable hour.
Wow,
I
what's
don't know
that
the
like?
meaning of the word.
What's that like?
Great, I get plenty of sleep.
Wow, what's that like? Oh yeah, Sastasha 2 is coming out later this year. Baldur's Gate 3 Lite. Oh my god, it's Dolorous Bear. I forgot about that guy.
Unable to obtain reward.
Simply set a star as your goal, and you will reach higher.
Well, if that's all we're doing for the night, I think I have to reset our internet.
All's well that ends well.
Oh. Before we quit for the night,
Mhm.
Eleni,
Mm-hmm.
hit O to open up your friends list.
Yeah.
Go to the friend list tab. Right-click my name,
Mm-hmm.
and go to estate teleportation,
Hey.
and go to my private estate.
Thing I wanted you to see, but sleep is more important. Sad but true.
You can just add it to the list for next time.
Yeah, now that we're all actually together, we can make far more progress.
Welcome to my house.
Third has decorated all of this by hand.
Why?
Like, for real.
So
You have bunny maids?
Yeah. Only the guys are made.
You can go inside.
These are my pride flowers.
What? Where? Hell yeah! It's kind of hard to see in the dark, but yeah.
Of course, we got this nice little stargazing deck
Nice.
with like the perfect view.
Third's part in our group of friends, like RP thing, is the rich one.
Yeah.
I mean, there are worse things.
We can go inside. Damn it, LF. Thank you.
What did they mail you?
LF always buys stuff from my retainers.
Oh, yeah.
Will then often mail it to me then. Here's the entrance, take off your boots, come in
Wine
from the
cellar.
side.
Oh, you got a fucking tool wall? Hell yeah!
The door is non-functional, but there's like a little shed on the side of the house that has a door. Here we have the living room. I still have my Christmas tree up.
It's okay.
We still have our Christmas tree up. We didn't even ask for a Christmas tree. We just got
A
one.
Christmas tree was thrust upon us.
It's true.
There's another non-functional door, but there's like a back door in the house, so I wanted to make it look proper. Here's the kitchen.
The kitchen. Look at this
Now, does this
giant
game-
beaver burger.
Does this game have like a cooking?
Yes!
Well, there's a
culinarian.
cooking class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LF, get out of the soup.
No. It's LF soup now.
Wait, run forward for a second. LF? No, run towards me. And then stop.
Are you looking at the jiggle physics?
I am looking at the jiggle physics. Do it one more time. Yep. Okay, cool. Saw it. Alright. What else we got?
There is, you can go up the steps here. Kind of have to jump a little bit.
Ooh, nice library.
Nice little reading nook here. grab a cup of tea down in the kitchen and come up here.
You just made Eleni's night.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Take a pick, Eleni.
Upstairs. I'm guessing it's this.
Bedroom.
Look at
Ooh.
that fucking tank. Jesus Christ.
Kind of like a trophy wall and like fish tank. It's just kind of like the knick-knack area, you know?
Knickknacks.
And, you know, gotta have this.
Oh, stripper pole?
Yep.
Nice.
You know, for exercise.
Of course. That's how you build core strength.
Here's the bedroom.
That's a very festive bed.
Yep, I happened to play during one of the Valentine's days where they gave it out. So, hey, if you got it, use it.
Yeah.
I ruined the surprise third. I'm sorry.
There's a secret door.
Oh, to the shower.
To the baths.
Yeah, his shower is fine. The water is not warm. It's coming from outside. Oh god, it's so cold.
And if you're skilled, you can jump up top. But downstairs,
Hold on, I'm slash dozing.
we got the
Was this your
family
basement
room.
dungeon?
Yep. Grab a book, read by the fire, play some pool, or some darts. This is where my collection of posters goes.
Probably egg chair.
Yep. Gotta have your little papas on.
God, the camera really does not like this place.
Spare bedroom. Appreciate
gotta
it.
Bring in the camera pretty tight.
Rooms for guests.
Yep, guest rooms. I've got 4
And
guest
again, in the lore of the RP, we all just fucking sleep here. Occasionally.
You are welcome to, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I call dibs on this one.
It is the one with the macaron. It's true. Type slash doze.
Or spoilers? I don't know. I don't know who spoiler is. Oh. Shit, where did I put her? Where did I put theirs? I might not have put it up.
Is it the glittery pink picture?
Oh, theirs is in my FC house. That's why.
But yeah,
Yeah, this is my
third,
house.
third loves decorating. Also, I just noticed that huge mouth over the bed. Are you sure you want this from Eleni?
Yes.
Big shark mouth. It's not quite centered. That was a little centered, I guess.
Oh, is it one of those things where like it never quite gets centered?
You
Yeah,
can.
Eleni understands
if
the
you get
Sims.
finicky.
Dreamlight Valley is terrible. Terrible.
The fucking.
centered.
Why is there a conspiracy board in here? This must be LF's room.
No, it's like engineering. It's like, oh, I need to piece together all these things.
Where's the room with the bird, though?
Also,
There we
this
go.
little Mog thing here. I can click on it. Oh, I can't. I can't click on it in New Game Plus.
Nope.
Why?
It's a good
There
question.
we go. I can open it up.
Neat.
It's like a little desk.
But yeah,
Nice.
Third spends far too much time on her houses, but it's great. In any event, 'tis time for us to call it a night.
Oh no.
For the night is long, and we must sleep.
And full of terrors.
Yes.
Something like that.
But thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks everybody for playing. Hope you enjoyed. We will be back. I will be back, as mentioned at the beginning, on Monday playing more Jagged Alliance 3. Check out the Discord, vote on what I'm playing for next month. Currently, we're looking at Phoenix Point, but there's always options. And next Friday, XCOM Files. So make sure you tune in for that. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. See you next time.
Bye.
One.
Now, how do we get out of here?